weeks ago from she had allergic reaction to a painkiller, and that she was only what 36, had a heart attack and died. And had
Yeah,
a one.
mine's almost. That's what happened to me. I had a bad. It was a sleep medication, and I almost had a heart attack. And then
shut up, man. You was doing drugs, man. Shut up. I'm sick of this shit. You're a damn drug addict. That's.
I'm not even going to entertain that bullshit.
I'm tired of this PC shit. I'm tired of all this shit. All right? Shut up, man. I'm fucking angry right now. All right? Stop snorting coke, you be all Yo, I'm about to sell this PC, man. I'm about to sell this whole thing, man.
This
thing about to be out of here, man. For
what
real,
happened?
man. It's getting on my nerves. It just gets on my nerves. I don't got time for this shit.
But bro, this always happens, and then you miss it.
It does. No, I don't never miss it. I don't never miss it.
Well, you go back.
I'm going back. Yeah, I need to stop going back. I'm like a battered wife syndrome. I need to stop going the fuck back. I'm sick of this shit. And you know what? I need to get back to stress-free gaming. That's what I need to do. I'm about to sell this motherfucker. For real. You can huff and puff all you want to, Drew. You know what I'm saying? To George Jefferson haircut. I don't give a fuck. You can huff and puff all you want.
George Jefferson.
George Jefferson had a cul-de-sac.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you got hair on the side, motherfucker. That's what I mean.
No, I don't. I'm gonna have a full bald head. What are you talking about?
Crazy,
hold on.
man.
I think you've been sniffing coke.
Yo, you got a fucking crazy sunroof, man. Listen, you want to buy this PC, Drew? Drew, do you want to buy this PC? Drew, do you want to buy this PC? I give it to you for $1,500.
I need a new graphics card.
I give you this PC for $1,500, dog.
Why would I need that if I got my own PC?
That PC you got is garbage. I got
What's garbage about it?
Listen, I got a 9900K. You know,
I'm good. I got an i7. I'm good.
Trash. I'm trying to step you up. I'm trying to upgrade you.
Nah, I'm not like you, Hard8, when you want to upgrade every fucking year and these $2,000 TVs that you replace every year.
Yo, I'm tired. Listen, I got a low tolerance level. I got a low tolerance level. Candace, do you want this PC? Who want this motherfucking PC?
I am not a gold chain gamer. I'm sorry.
Listen, let me tell you what it is. Right? I got an i9 9900K. I got a water cooler on that motherfucker, RGB, lights everywhere. My computer is gay. It got a bunch of lights and colors. All right, it's rainbow delicious. You know what I'm saying? I got SSDs all in that motherfucker, M.2s, high-end motherboard, graphics card. Listen, it ain't I don't want to talk about it. All right.
Devil May Cry crashed on you?
Nah, I beat that. They ain't crashed. Nah,
that emo character is horrible. I can't stand him, bro.
Yo, anybody want this piece? Listen, I'm trying to give it to my teammates first. Do y'all want this shit before it go live?
No, I'm good, man. I got a PC. I can, but
that shit trash. That shit trash.
Even if I didn't know, I could just get on Twitter and copy somebody's Alienware PC and pretend that it's mine. You did? We good over here.
That shit. Okay, man. Listen. All right, y'all want to have y'all broke down PCs? That's fine, man. That's okay. But listen, man. I'm about to go live with this shit. I got a 1080 Ti, all that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sell this motherfucker for like $1,500. I don't fucking know. But this shit about to be out of here. I'm done. I'm tired of this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm waiting on next gen consoles, and that's it, man. Tired of dealing with PC. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. Fuck this shit. All right. So listen, where Dark Cloud at?
Probably playing the Switch.
I'm right here. I'm sending emails, man.
You want this PC, dog?
No, I'm good, man.
You know, hot Dark Cloud ball.
Only thing you got on me is that processor. Other than that, my shit's higher than yours.
What's higher than? Oh, what you got?
1080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4.
That's not higher than mine. What you talking about?
What do you have?
I got a 1080 Ti. I got the best 1080 Ti.
How? I have a Swift.
A Swift, yeah. I got the best. Like I said, I got the best 1080 Ti. I got the Amp Extreme. No 1080 Ti is better.
Live is $4.
If it's not Asus, I don't care.
Oh, you're an Asus fanboy. Oh, okay. I got you, player. I got you. I got you, player. But
yo, that RE engine is fire.
Yeah, that joint is fire. That's a fact.
Graphics, oh man,
that's a fact.
Any of y'all took time to
Hey, Ravish, where these guests at, Ravish?
Hey, we got Gold Chain Gamer coming through, man. My man Fame ENT is moving, so he had to cancel. And my man Zaya X, man, we trying to do something for the people on the sneakerhead tip, but he had to step out last minute shit. So yeah, Gold Chain GCG is coming through, man. It is what it is. You know, we're just trying to do something for the people. Barbershop talk type shit. Any of you nerds took time off of Twitter to check out the fight last night? Any? No.
What fight?
What? Drew? Oh man, Drew.
What fight? I'm not into the fight game like that.
Come on, man.
What fight?
You into contact sports at all?
Football.
Yeah. Oh man, Earl Spence just beat the fucking Tapatio out of Mikey Garcia. Y'all ain't with that?
You talking about boxing?
Boxing,
I saw
nigga.
the clip.
Oh, if it ain't Javante, I ain't really know anything else outside of that. Javante is that nigga.
Not really.
How?
He doesn't have anybody on his resume. So
what do you consider on your resume? Because he be making these dudes look stupid.
Titleist, someone who's had a title.
Hey, hold on.
Don't he got a champion? He just won a championship, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Belt.
Hey, shout outs to that V. What's that? That V guy. Good looking out player. Appreciate you. Shout outs to DJ the Con. He said another week. Let's get it. Psycho gonna be a little bit late, people. My bad. I came in this motherfucker ranting and shit, trying to sell PCs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back on track, man. But yeah, definitely dive into that DM if you want it. I'm not playing. This shit is out of here. Fuck this shit. But listen,
nah, Hard8, don't do it.
I don't care.
Put it on Craigslist.
I don't care about this shit. What else? I usually look out for the people first. You did. But anyway, yeah. Any given Sunday, man, we here for another episode 36. Keeping up to the tradition of being perfect attendance. I mean, I know I had perfect attendance. I think Ravish. I can't speak for everybody else. Candace lost her voice.
What do you mean? I've been here every week.
You been here every week this year?
Yeah.
Hey, you wasn't here last week, but
no, you definitely wasn't.
Yes, I was.
You was definitely scared. You were sky
player.
high last week.
No. It was just that Wingy talked so goddamn much. I couldn't say nothing.
You was definitely super high last week.
Nah, you was done, homie. You was out of here,
man.
He
look,
definitely was. He was definitely high, dog.
I'm on point. And
then you had a seizure or some shit. Listen, leave that weed alone, man.
I already told you why that happened.
Hey, man.
I don't know what you ain't tell me nothing. When you tell me, what you talking about?
I did. You was here listening when I was you. That's why you said to stop doing that shit.
No, I came in at the tail end of it. I came in at the tail. What actually happened?
Okay, so I had a bad reaction to sleep medication. It's called Seroquel.
Why would you want sleep medication?
I'm not getting into all of that, but anyway.
Oh man.
Okay, all right.
Look,
sleep.
I had a bad reaction, had to be hospitalized. Everybody goes.
Is this some over-the-counter drug?
Were you?
No, it's prescribed.
Were you drinking alcohol or something? I used to take Seroquel.
I've been taking it for a year, and I just had a bad reaction to it.
Nigga took that shit with Hennessy. Just now you had a bad
I don't even
reaction?
drink. Yeah, after the thing about it with those type of medications, after you take it for a certain amount of time, it can reverse the effects. So that's the problem.
Why you can't sleep, player?
I'm not getting into all that, but look.
What the fuck is the secret about kids being able to sleep? What the fuck?
Cause it's gonna be a long ass story. Like I don't feel like it. That's it's too personal. My family know it. I'm gonna keep it like that.
Okay. Oh, all right, man. Whatever.
I know you got personal shit you don't talk about all that.
It ain't about why I can't sleep, though. I don't really sleep with some personal.
It's bigger than that.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
All right, man. Leave that weed alone. Leave all them drugs alone, man. I don't understand niggas that work out but then still put poison in their body. Like, I don't get that shit. People used to crack me up.
It's common. Like, a lot of people will work out.
I know a lot of people do that, but it's still people used to crack me up trying to tell other people how to be healthy. But yeah, motherfuckers smoke cigarettes, drink,
drink. You're talking about cigarettes is a whole different story.
You know, all that shit ain't good for you, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Cigarettes, weed, none of that shit is good for you, dog.
Oh yeah, Hard8, you don't drink or nothing, right?
Nah, I don't do none of that stuff.
I don't blame you.
But all I'm saying is all that shit fucked up. That's all.
No, you're right. You're right. You're definitely right.
All them chemicals they put in that shit to make it smokable is not what's up, dog. At the end of the day, you're putting trash back in your body. You can't be a health junkie and still put trash in your body. I don't get it.
Man.
You half-stepping, nigga. You got to be one or the other.
Man, I'm changing my life around, man. I'm changing around.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's happening.
Life too short.
Did you ever go around calling yourself straight edge?
No. What the fuck is straight edge?
I was just wondering. I'm glad. It's basically what you are, but I'm glad you don't call yourself straight edge because that shit is cheesy.
What the fuck is straight edge?
I've never heard of that.
You really?
Niggas that don't do drugs.
They don't do drugs. They don't drink. They don't take medication.
Oh,
They're like.
I was about to say, I heard of the fucking razor's edge. I ain't never heard of straight edge.
Yeah, I just saw a comment in the chat and it made me wonder.
Oh no, I used to be. I need to be on point. I never understood why people want to be fucked up. Wake up the next day, don't know what happened the night before and all that. Nah, I can't. I needed to be on point out there in them streets. I can't be fucking high and shit like that. I gotta be aware of my surroundings. For real.
Well, that's what's up. Let me introduce the guest real quick, man. Helling out of the yeah. The guy. I see him. I just got back on the screen. I wanted to introduce him. Like,
go ahead, man. Just calm down. Don't be like you was last week with the guest.
Oh man, we got a special guest here though, out of the south side of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Hey, GCG, Gold Chain Gamer. What's going on, man?
What's good, fellas? Man, I appreciate the invite.
It's popping.
Drew, Dark Cloud, good. Candace. What's going on?
What's up, Gold Chain Gamer? Huh?
That name is fire.
Hold on. First of all, I want to know. Did you steal it from Black Bond, or did he steal it from you, or is it a coincidence?
I did the podcast with them. People called me that shit. I didn't. That wasn't my name. My name is sincere, Jeff Chandler. So when niggas start calling me that, I thought it was dope, so I took it.
Wait.
That was Bond.
Wait.
What's
Your
up?
pops is Jeff Chandler? Jolton
Jeff Chandler. That's my dad.
What? Oh shit! Hey, talking about knocking the tapatio out of Mexicans. Yo, this dude's pops used to beat the shit out of Mexicans at bantamweight. Hey, he's a Hall of Famer. Hey, shout out to your pops, man. Yo, this dude. Hey, man, my pops used to watch your pops on ABC and NBC.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yo, this nigga's pops is a fucking legend. Yeah, that's what's up.
That's cool.
What's up? Gold Chain Gamer, man.
I didn't come up with that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here in front. That's not my. I didn't make that shit up. So somebody called me that. I thought it was dope. I took it. I got all the shit made up for it. And then when I did a podcast with them niggas, he tried to come at me like, "Yo, did you take that from me?" I'm like, "Nah, some other niggas did, and I took it from them." So yeah, that was
that. All right.
That's what's up. No, it's dope though. Run with it. Shit, that's what's up.
Shit, fuck it, man. Just go ahead and get a chain and put a GPU around your neck.
I ain't gonna do that shit. But I was doing videos with a gold chain on. You feel what I'm saying? Just randomly wearing it. I ain't know shit about no gold chain. I didn't know that was some shit for people that just bought, a bunch of expensive bullshit.
So you literally had it just because you were wearing a gold chain?
Literally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So different meaning for what Gold Chain Gamer.
He told me, he said, if I make some cheese off it to drop him some change, I say, you out your fucking mind.
Yo, shout out to Emmanuel, man. He said, Ravish, you be acting like Don King, LOL, Tyson run.
Hey, man, I'm a boxing connoisseur.
You got to write a book, man.
For you to know who my pops was, you got to be. Because that's
hell yeah. He used to beat the shit out. Hey, though, you can't knock. I'm half Mexican, and I've never been knocked down, let alone knocked out.
My bad in advance.
Yeah, man.
You from Calabasas. Ain't nobody knocking nobody down out there. Like, of course you ain't never been knocked down.
Past the
gate. You never been in a fucking...
Better get it right.
You never been in a conflict.
Man, it was real out here in the burbs, man.
Hey, you out there planting palm trees, man. Come on, man.
What's up? Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Fuck You. He said he wear a 2080 Ti on his neck.
That's some bullshit.
I don't think nobody in here dumb enough to buy no 2080 Ti, man. Only Melon was contemplating it.
I do got a 2080 though, but it was a what'd you call that? A step up, the EVGA step up from what I had. So, and I ain't.
Hold on, you had a 1080. What you had before then? You stepped up to that? A 1080. Okay. All right. But yeah, man, welcome to the show, man. We about to get into these topics, man. Ravish got all the intel, man. For real, man. Ravish, some people think you police, man. Tell them that's bullshit.
Hey, man, look, I'm far from a motherfucking cop, man. I've been hey, once upon a time I had 11 felony charges, man. Real shit. So beat that. And I was charged with a GTA. So nah, not me. Not me. Wasn't always in the burbs. Yeah.
Okay, still in running cars from shopping malls.
Harder, you in the burbs too, right?
Now?
Yeah.
Now.
Right now.
I've been through hell before I got here. What you talking about?
I mean, obviously, I know your story. I'm just saying right now.
Yeah.
Because I remember when people looked up when they was looking up the image and all that other shit, and people were surprised that they didn't believe you lived in that area.
Oh, yeah.
He laughed at that shit.
Shit definitely funny. Niggas be mad. Oh, what's this? This can't be happening.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's happening, goddammit. So what y'all playing right now? I just beat Devil May Cry 5. I started playing Vampire. That shit trash.
I'm playing I just started playing Devil May Cry today.
It got some potential, but it's really not keeping my attention, man. I'm ready to bounce. I'm ready to drop that shit.
With Devil May Cry, so I just bought Division 2.
How is Division 2?
You was excited. Hold on. First you was hyped for Devil May Cry. Then
It's
you got
not.
bored?
I'm still excited. I've been getting bored with a lot of games. I think it's just I'm going through a moment right now. Like I start playing games and then I get bored. So I'm playing Division right now.
What happened to Anthem?
Oh, Anthem was trash. Like I've been to that.
Man,
I traded that in a lot.
Get into that game.
I traded that in for what? Devil May Cry, I think.
So now you're gonna get bored off of Division.
If I'm playing by myself, I may have to get some people to play with.
That joint look trash. I don't see what's the difference from the first game, but it's like people like, oh, this is the.
It's actually fun. It's fun. I think it's better than Anthem at least. Like I'm having more fun.
I mean, that's not hard though to be better than Anthem.
That beta
but
was
people
garbage.
were really claiming that Anthem is good, and like I have a friend that's really into Anthem, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know, but he's like he maxed out his character already. I was like, you got it. I'm gonna trade this shit in.
Yo, them Legionnaire. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it. You know what?
Yeah, that shit. We waiting for Cycle because Cycle been really crying on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter, man. So we definitely can't wait to Cycle get up in here and talk about this parody shit. This nigga, we 6 years deep, still talking about parody and all that. Like, just let it go, man.
Every single week, though. How is he this deep in his feelings over it?
That nigga was mad quiet. That nigga was mad quiet with Dirt 2.0 only running 1080p on the PS4 Pro and had nothing to say.
This nigga
had nothing to say.
And how he don't know that the fucking devs aren't trying to keep parity with that weak ass Xbox One S? Like, come on, talking about the PlayStation 4.
That game, the PS4 vanilla runs the game 1080p 60 lock, no drops. Then the Pro runs the same game 1080p 60, no improvements. The Xbox One X is 4K 60, but not a fucking soul saying anything about parity.
Oh, I mean, all that tech shit sounds good, man. I just need to ask him why was he tweeting on a Saturday night. So, you know,
yo, where you supposed to be at the club?
The club, yeah.
The fight was going on when I got in. I saw that like he tweeted like 8 hours ago. It would net him right around that time. So you know, we out here living. I don't know. I'm watching the fight, player.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Melon when he get here, man. But all right, man, we got to talk about this this shit that happened over in New Zealand, man. The New Zealand massacre, terrorist attack, whatever you want to call it, man. It's pretty crazy. Y'all see the video?
I try to unsee that shit. I didn't
see it. I didn't need to see it.
I heard about it. I'm good.
Yeah, man, that joint was crazy, man. Like this shit crazy. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do. It ain't nothing. This type of shit can never not happen, right? You can ban all the guns you want. You know, you got people that ain't never been in no trouble, never did nothing wrong, never been diagnosed for mental illness and none of that. And one day they just wake up and decide they want to go kill 49 people. Like, it's just no way to combat this shit. This ain't Minority Report where you can catch the crime before it happened. But the video crazy.
That shit,
like,
wow.
I don't know.
I mean, what's crazy is that they really got articles out here talking about how the angelic blonde boy turned into a serial killer. Like, are we serious?
That was fucked
like,
up.
if this was a black dude, you would be calling him all types of terrorists.
Or if it was a you know a Muslim or something, they'd be calling him a maniac or ISIS maniac and all that.
Oh yeah.
They had the nerve to put this dude baby picture up. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a fuck what he looked like when he was a baby and who his dad was and all this extra shit. This motherfucker woke up one day and decided to fucking, murder 49 innocent people that wasn't doing nothing to nobody.
But that's to keep that safe face still safe. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to suspect that people that look like that do shit like that. So they want to keep that intact. So,
but what's crazy is we way beyond not suspecting them. Like most of the mass shootings in this country have been from them. So it's like, come on now.
Protect that image, though. You know what I'm saying?
And he was in the picture throwing up white supremacist signals and all that shit.
That motherfucker said subscribe to PewDiePie.
Like, speaking of that, do y'all think what? A lot of people was blaming PewDiePie for that because I think they said he was throwing up white supremacist signs and his pictures and all that. Do y'all think PewDiePie is to blame for this at all?
I really don't. I don't fuck with PewDiePie. I'm not a fan of PewDiePie, but I don't really see this as something that comes from him. This is deep seated. Still doing racist shit? I haven't heard anything, so I guess not.
I mean, not lately, but they was pulling up pictures where he was throwing up that same white supremacist signal that the dude did in court. So, motherfuckers doing all that digging and shit. And a lot of people was definitely coming at PewDiePie. But as far as that go, I mean, shit, he ain't got no control over that.
Nah, no, you could provoke that shit, though. People care about what you say.
You can provoke it? No, because I think most of the provocation is actually coming from these politicians and the people in media who keep saying all Muslims are bad, Muslims are terrorists, this, and that. These people are eating that up. And so they think, oh, it's my job to go and protect the country because they're after whiteness. Like the media and politicians are provoking this more than PewDiePie.
Right. Facts.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. I was looking at the video and I seen like it was like windows right there. Like anybody saying, was that windows or not? Or am I tripping? You remember how like for the people that seen the video, the people that if you seen the video, you remember how the people was like all bunched up in the corner?
They looked like they was piled
up. Like wasn't it windows right there?
Yeah, like why they ain't jump out the window?
Yeah, like why doesn't nobody go out that fucking window? I would have went out that window head first. Like I was wondering like why nobody went out the window right there.
It might have been a double pain. That thing might have killed them on the way out.
Or they might have thought they would have got shot on the way to the window.
Nah, maybe they was just panicking.
It was a long hallway. Like they had, I mean, that too. This is one thing you got to remember, right? When you're in like a crazy situation, you got to remember not to panic and try to like think.
But that,
you know what I'm saying?
That's easier said than done, though, because you got adrenaline running through your body and you instantly go into fight or flight mode.
Nigga, you got to be in a crazy situation and then get out of it to know better the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I remember I was in dances and shit. I was in dances. This motherfucker came. You Gold Chain, you from Philly, right? You been to dances? You remember dances when it was down like Race and Vine? You remember when it was down Race and Vine?
Yeah.
All right, so when you go in, it had that long.
That's when it was like the shit.
Yeah, it had that long like hallway. When you first walked in, it had that hallway and shit, and then it was like a pool tables and all that shit.
Then it led
to then the dance floor. Yeah, man, this nigga came in there with a motherfucking shotgun. Like he came through the door.
But where the fuck how do you get out of that joint? That it wasn't you had to go.
He didn't run. He didn't come all the way in, but he like he started. I was in the hallway when he came in that motherfucker. So as soon as I seen him, it's like I got to get the fuck out the way. Like I remember running out of motherfucking emergency exit, like out the side of the fucking building. You know what I'm saying? But
damn,
it was crazy, man. I'm just saying, I know me, if I was in that situation, I would have been going out that window, dog. Like that, I would have been out that fucking window. Like it was a bunch of windows.
Because by the time I seen 3 people run towards that pile of people, it was already a good 4 people on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, he was already shooting before he even came in the building.
Honestly, I'm probably trying to get under one of them dead bodies and playing dead.
No, he made sure. No, you seen it? No, you gotta see the video. He made sure nobody.
Oh, was he shooting people in the head?
Yeah, he made sure ain't nobody survived. Trust me. And then one thing I was also wondering, I'm like, where the fuck is the cops? Like the video was like 7 minutes long.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you saw what happened with Parkland. It could have been cops there, and they probably was outside. Like, I'm gonna wait till the shooting stopped.
Nah, he went in. He casually like went in, murdered everybody, and casually walked out and drove off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And his car's riding back and forth on the street. Like, listen, when he's walking up to the mosque, his car's riding back and forth. Like, y'all don't see this heavily armed dude like just walking down the street. Like, nobody thought, let me call 911 and shit.
Then
like
he had shit written on the side of the
house. Like, yo, it was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? And then one dude tried to run out, and I'm thinking, damn, why did he do that? Like, I don't know. When you're looking at this shit, you're just thinking about all types of ways where you probably could have got out that situation and shit. I mean, that's just how I be looking at shit. But the one dude that ran past him, he just gunned him down. I'm like, damn, you might as well just try to tackle him. He could have easily tackled him too. Cause that assault rifle, he wouldn't have been able to like dude was so close.
And he reloaded twice.
Yeah, and then he ain't even like seem like he knew how to reload and shit like that. Like he was like fucking up and all that. I'm like, God, man, it could have been. But anyway, the one dude that tried to run out, he was so close that if he would have tackled the dude, it would have been like no way he would have been able to like pull the trigger on that assault rifle because that shit was too long. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a handgun. You could pull your hand back, bang, bang, bang. With an assault rifle, there's no way. Your arm ain't long enough. Like, I'm like, dang, he should at least just try to tackle that motherfucker. But like
you got
a
super chat.
Okay, but like you said, when you're in that type of situation, man, some people panic and they just ain't thinking right. They're just trying to get the fuck out of there. And it's always, you always can, you know, it's always easy to point out shit when you're on the outside looking in. I get it, but shit crazy, man. Hey, V keeps it low key. He said, just a little motivation. Mind me like y'all mind the like button. All right, good looking player. Yeah, but he like you said, Candace getting under dead bodies, that wasn't gonna happen because he made sure that everybody in that joint was dead.
It was super dead.
Yeah, it was a pile like because it was like a big room. So like you had one side of the room, everybody was like piled in the corner, and then you had the other side of the room, everybody was piled in the corner, and he kept like shooting at him. Like he would like leave, come back, and kept just like shooting at that pile of bodies and shit. Like he made sure it wasn't nobody going to survive that shit. Like that shit was crazy, man. Shit was real crazy. And then the other mosque he went to, that he didn't have no video of that. But do y'all think this dude is mentally unstable or he just?
Nah, this sounds like a conspiracy.
He definitely planned this. He's not mentally unstable. He planned this. This is premeditated.
Writing shit on
the guns. Yeah. He definitely did.
He may have mental problems, but I don't think that's any bearing on what he did and how he should be judged. He definitely did this. He knew right from wrong.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing. Shout outs to Killer Blackfish and shout outs to Grimy314. That's why you can't ban guns on me at all times. I think that's the only way you can. I think this is the only way you can protect yourself. Like you can't ban guns because it ain't like people gonna go turn their guns in once they're banned, right?
Okay, but devil's advocate, you don't ban guns. Bro's like on me at all times, right? You just heard about that dude who got shot because he was taking care of the active shooter. Cops came in, saw him with the gun, and killed him instead. And then when that went to court, those cops were found to be well within their rights because there was an active shooter and he had a gun. So you just make yourself a target in that situation, even if you do take out the shooter.
But the best way to protect yourself is having a gun. You got to carry. You got to. Imagine if 3 people had a gun in that mosque. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to.
Hey, man, it's not going to work banning guns. There's more guns in this country than actual people.
We know banning guns ain't going to work.
It's not going to
work at all.
Yeah, even if they banned it, I mean, it's not going to work. I just, as a productive citizen of society, you deserve the right to protect your family.
You got a right to bear arms. You just got to bear arms everywhere you go, dog, because motherfuckers just randomly shooting motherfuckers. Like, this shit crazy. Just like the dude at the movie theater. All this shit. Like, motherfuckers.
Madden tournament.
Yeah, they the Madden shit. That shit was crazy.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, the only active shooters that get taken in are white.
Yeah.
The majority of the time, yeah, that would be true. That's a true statement. Yeah, well, we see what's going on. Like, you know, Illinois has some of the strictest gun laws in this country, and you see what's going on the south side of the shot. So it's not gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
What do y'all? So
all right, nah, there's nothing wrong with this nigga. First of all, I didn't watch the video. The nigga has a body cam on. I mean, he put him in the manifesto. I want this nigga hung up so I could peel all his skin off slowly. Fuck all that.
Damn. That's some
Salt
sick
and dip
shit.
that nigga in fucking vinegar, pick him back up again, start ripping out organs
So
slowly.
you want to pickle this nigga first? You
I
want
feel
to?
like the death penalty is an easy out.
You
I
want to
feel
cut
like
his eyelids off and feed him nothing but sleeping pills, huh?
Fuck that. That shit just got me fucking heated, yo. Let me pause for a minute.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That video was crazy.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out. I tried to avoid it.
Yeah, I tried like fuck to avoid it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that shit was everywhere, dog. They posting that shit. I seen it on Facebook. I seen that everywhere. Hey, shout outs to Sauce Curry TV. He said you can't stop crazies from killing. Ted Bundy came back to the murder scene and killed another woman. It's hard.
Yeah, he definitely did that shit. You wild. That.
Yeah, it ain't no like you just gotta arm yourself. That's the only way I see you can protect yourself. Motherfuckers getting shot. What about the dude that shot killed the two people at Walmart? These motherfuckers just shopping for produce or some shit. Motherfuckers just walk up behind them and start shooting.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
It ain't nothing.
The way that the situation though is like I can't imagine anyone actually having a weapon on them because there's too many corners where this nigga would have came from, or he didn't go clear out each room. Somebody could have had a weapon the moment he come around the corner, just pop him in the head.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said if like a couple people had a weapon in there, some lives could have definitely been saved. Because he wasn't as professional as he think he was.
He was actually shitty. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, for real. Yeah, he was. Like I said,
he was soft target. He soft targets. You ain't got to be a skilled marksman to lay out people that's not expecting shit to happen.
you do if you got adrenaline running through your body.
Nah, that's cowardly. You could just
No, that's not cowardly. That's just human nature.
no.
Somebody starts shooting.
That's a coward right there.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting at people.
It's based on training and the type of person you are. Because the moment I hear gunshots, I'm not just gonna run wildly.
But you were in the military, right?
You're in the military. You're used to that.
Most people haven't gone through that training to overcome their fight or flight response.
There are people that have attention to detail or just don't freak out. Like you ever see people like crossing the street, like a car's coming, they stop, versus a person that like commando rolls out the way.
Yeah, but that's exactly my point. Both of those responses happen in people. Some people get stuck because it's fight, flight, or where you freeze. So some people are going to freeze. Some people are going to try and move. In all situations, the adrenaline is pumping through the body.
They was trying to I don't know, honestly, what it looked like is they were just trying to get behind somebody. That's what it looked like to me. Like nobody didn't stand still like, oh my God, like they was a deer caught in the headlights. They were trying to, I don't know what the hell they was trying to do, to be honest with you. Because there was big ass windows right there. I don't know. I don't really know what people were trying to do. It was to me, it was like people were trying to get behind others so they won't get shot. That's what it looked like. One of them type of situations. You know what I'm saying? But nobody froze. They was trying to, I really don't know what the hell they was trying to do, to be honest with you. I just know it was some big ass windows right there. That's the first thing I seen when he rounded the corner. Because there was a lot of sunlight shining into the room. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what was those windows made out of if nobody thought to smash them? You could kick it or something, punch it. You could do something to get that fucking window out of there, but I don't know, man.
And the police, they ain't kill him on sight?
Nah. He probably surrendered. He probably got on his knees with his hands
Fuck
up.
that.
He ain't trying to, he wasn't trying to die. He just trying to make a, statement and be infamous for now on or some shit like that.
I just feel like people like this should get life in solitary confinement. That's the cruelest thing I can think.
Fuck life.
Death
that
is so easy.
To be tortured. No, I didn't say kill him. Torture that nigga for months.
But torture is torture is a human rights violation and against his constitutional
I don't give a fuck. Rights. He didn't give a fuck about the rights when he did what he did.
He's not from. Rights? I just realized. Hold on,
this motherfucker just murdered 49 innocent people. You talking about rights?
Look, it's unfortunate, but we can't just do whatever we want.
Well, it's people like him.
Well, he just did.
But look, solitary confinement will drive someone crazy.
Yeah, he's already crazy.
Listen,
those people that he killed would prefer solitary confinement versus death.
Of course,
solitary confinement ain't shit. I was in the hole for at the most 6 months. Nigga, give me some books and I'm good. That's fuck. Give me some books, and I'm good to go. I didn't.
But
lose
I'm not
my
talking
mind.
about giving you anything. I don't want
But
him to have anything.
even if I didn't have nothing, I mean, listen, it's all about how strong your mind is at the end of the day. That shit ain't nothing. Listen, being in solitary confinement versus killing 49 people, that shit ain't nothing. That ain't even the same level of like punishment. That ain't shit.
But the alternative isn't torture. No government is going to torture.
I mean, of course, it's not going to happen, but that's what you would like to see.
I mean, yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah, we all would like it, but it's just not going to happen.
Let me correct you there. Firstly, you say that once we do the right thing by camera, you're going in a room where there's no one to see what's going to happen to you after that.
Well, shout out to Tony Wood 25, man. He says there's plenty of active shooters in my hometown of Chicago. They just haven't been caught yet. Yeah. Huh?
This nigga going down the street shooting people. Fuck that. No prison. No prison. Give him to me.
Yeah, he definitely
Give him to you. Damn.
He went out on the street and everything, man. He was just killing Muslims, right? Because he let like some people walk by or let some people go and shit like that. Like when he was first walking up,
make a statement.
Yeah, because when he was first walking up, it was like people getting into a car and shit. He didn't buy them. He was just walking like it was just a regular day in the neighborhood and shit. Like I felt like he was whistling while he was walking up to the motherfucking mosque. Like that shit was crazy.
Shout out to V Keeps It Low Key. He said it's a little dark, but do y'all think they should bring back public executions? Or do you guys think any other ideas or more fear into people to do stuff like this? Also beat that killer. Now, you know, the judicial system, they don't want it to be as vile and, you know, crazy as the people that commit these kind of offenses. So that'll never happen, at least on the books. You know.
Also, the death penalty doesn't work. If it worked, we would have already stopped having mass murders.
Well, I mean, when you just putting a motherfucker to sleep, I guess not. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe the motherfucker knew he was going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. Maybe he'll think twice about it. But shit.
But doesn't like Japan or China, don't they do fucking people. Well, yeah, but like Japan or China, one of them, they do like death by a firing squad. They still have crimes committed there. Saudi Arabia, they do stoning.
Japan doesn't have crimes like that. They think about somewhere else.
Stoning is terrible. Jesus Christ.
I mean, they're not out there doing mass murders and shit.
No, not mass murders, but they do still have like crimes where they have
still gonna be crime, but it's like, you know, it's
organized. Japan has organized crimes. They don't have the type of crimes like here.
The biggest shit that happened over there is suicide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Saudi Arabia is a better example because they have everything as a crime there for the most part, where you can be put in jail for a lifetime or stoned to death or anything like that.
Put off over that motherfucker.
Japan has like the lowest crime rate ever across the world, bro.
I said Japan or China, so it could have been China. I'm not
two different
arguing that.
All right. All right. So what we got?
Yeah, that shit ain't changing nothing, man. So what y'all think banning guns is because they already banned assault rifles over there, right?
Oh yeah, New Zealand is they're strict. Super strict.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna stop nothing though.
It's not gonna stop nothing though, because once one person gets it, everybody's fucked.
Facts.
Yeah. That shit crazy, dog.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. All right, so moving on, man. Just be aware of your surroundings, man. I know I'll be aware of my surroundings everywhere I go. Like every time I go to a restaurant, I gotta make sure I face the door and all that shit. Like I gotta be aware of all exits. I've been like that for a few years now. Anywhere I go, I gotta be aware of everything in the restaurant because motherfuckers going in Waffle Houses shooting shit up and all that. Like I gotta make sure I gotta be facing the door. I gotta know where all the exits at and all that shit. Fuck that. This shit crazy out here. For real. Shit. Wow. Anyway, so it was rumored that Sony was might be buying Take-Two. Dark Cloud, where the fuck this rumor come from?
I don't know where that rumor came from.
Sony has denied the claims, but that doesn't mean it ain't true. But I don't think it's true. I mean, why would Take-Two have to even sell anything? Like they make billions of dollars.
Facts.
Like billion. They still making money off of Grand Theft Auto 5. That game like 6 years old.
Yeah.
They just put out a game that made stupid money.
Yeah.
You need money for. What they selling their company for?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would Sony But let's just say if Sony did buy Take-Two.
That was
right.
It would be a wrap.
They probably wouldn't make it exclusive though. It would probably.
No,
I mean,
it would. You know what?
Exclusive.
I think
so?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because what that would do if they bought Take-Two, it would in effect it would be like a domino effect. It would enable Sony to have a monopoly on the console game market for real. Like if they Take-Two along with Naughty Dog and all, like I mean, we see where Microsoft is kind of going. So
they wouldn't make GTA like at least a timed exclusive.
Man,
yeah, I think they would, and that's
I would make it just exclusive. Period.
Twitter
that's
look
a
like
lot
Japan.
of money. You're leaving a lot of money on the table.
That's what I'm saying.
True,
You don't think
true.
they would leave multi-plat games multi-plat, considering they would make so much money?
They would at least give it a year on the PlayStation platform.
yeah, it would be like a time thing for sure.
Isn't that how it used to be on?
Well, we see how that works though. Like when it came to like Destiny and shit, niggas like I'm not waiting a year to play that later. Oh, y'all got all the other good shit, and then when I jump on, I'm like a year late into the game.
I mean, people still bought it. They were just mad about it.
People would still buy GTA. They people out there.
This is
I'm not
GTA
waiting
we're
a year,
talking about, man.
I'm definitely not. I'm not waiting a year. I'm not like these Nintendo niggas sitting here
There's
waiting
a lot
for
of
games.
people out
For a
here
year.
that's not waiting.
Hey, I thought you was a Nintendo nigga. What?
I'm not waiting for games that's already out.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it would definitely fuck up a lot of shit if Sony would cop that.
It would be a wrap though. Like,
Yeah, it'd be over with pretty much. And you know it'll never come to Nintendo. So yeah.
and then if they made like 2K basketball exclusive.
Man,
I can see them making the sports title exclusives.
Sony has the only MLB game right now. Currently,
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
why I can see them making it exclusive. They're the only ones with the baseball game, an officially licensed baseball game.
I mean, 2K dropped out because they couldn't compete with the show. So
damn,
dropped out.
Yeah,
but,
man,
that'll be crazy.
That would be. Yeah.
If this shit happened. Shit, that might be the big announcement why they ain't going to E3. They're gonna have their own press conference and come out like we purchased Take-Two.
even though they said it's basically like a lie or anything like that, we don't be surprised if like some shit pops up as like, yeah, we're now like partial owners of this company. You know, because they're never gonna admit something like that up front.
I mean, it might be, you know, maybe they collabing on that exclusive they were supposed to land. Agent. Let me get the super chat. Damn. $49.99. Shout out to Killer Blackfish. He said, God bless y'all, Hard 8 and the crew. He said, I know you've been through a lot, better times, and gonna get better. I know a good man in the end. That's a weird one. But yeah, good looking out.
Yeah, good looking out, Blackfish. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Ravish, I'm gonna need you to work on your reading skills. Just a little.
My bad.
Just a little bit, player.
Just my bad. Hey man, I'm kind of multitasking over here, man.
Just a little bit, man.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm on the podcast. We living. Yeah.
But good. Okay, so let's just throw some shit out there, right? So if Sony did buy Take-Two, it would be over for the Xbox. Maybe they already heard the rumors.
You still have your diehards, but it would be.
Oh, maybe Microsoft heard the rumors, and this is why they probably about to get about their console business and just go multi-plat.
Maybe.
Nah, I think they're going multi-plat because the Xbox didn't sell.
Maybe they heard about this Take-Two situation. They was like, you know what? Fuck it. Throw the towel in. We done tried it all. We done tried power. We done tried giving away games. This shit ain't working. Just throw the towel in. Fuck it. We can make more money by going multi-plat. Maybe. I don't know.
All I'm saying is if they get Take-Two and you see Grand Theft Auto 6 exclusive for PlayStation, nobody's going to go out there and buy an Xbox.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, why would you?
People gonna buy an Xbox. It's just not going to be their main console.
Isn't Take-Two making like aren't they making that new like Borderlands looking game?
You mean Borderlands?
No, not Borderlands. There's another.
All right.
No. There's another game that from Obsidian. I think Take-Two.
Outer Worlds.
Nah,
yeah,
multiplayer.
No, Obsidian is doing Outer Worlds. Oh, is it Take-Two though? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Take-Two got a lot of shit out there. Like they got their hands in a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
If this turns out to be true, this is gonna be a devastating blow to Xbox.
Yep, but Microsoft out there buying studios, and Sony's like, really, nigga? Here, let me show you something.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get this one. Read this one, man. Restored Hayes. Shout out for the super chat. He says Sony doesn't have enough money to buy Take-Two. Take-Two is worth $11 billion. and Sony's only worth 50 billion. I'm sorry, 50 billion. Yeah, wait, that means that Sony can afford them.
This dude right here.
Wait, what? Yo, what the fuck?
And that dude's mine 11 is much bigger than 50. So that's
Wait a minute.
I
Wait,
think
50
he meant
billion is more
11.
than 11 player?
I'm not a college graduate.
What the fuck?
I know how to count a little bit.
Wait a minute, is 11 billion less than 50 billion? My man.
Oh my goddamn! Albert Einstein out this.
I mean, we're not trying to clown you, but that's
No,
basic math,
I wasn't
man.
trying to. Yeah. Good looking for the super chat.
And not only that, like when
when
companies buy companies like buy certain things, they know all the risks they're taking and they look at the revenue to come back from it. That's only going to increase Sony's profit to another 10 or 15 million.
Hey, Restore Hayden, I need you to help us out. Like, what are you getting at?
Hey, man, good looking. But that was funny, though. I was like, wait a minute.
You read it wrong. I'm like, hold on.
It's all good, man. That's funny.
Look, I'm like, God damn, well, hold up. God damn. Well, you got to try to explain that. Help us understand. But, it would be... If it happened, well, I don't know. Would y'all want this to happen? Would y'all be cool with this? Or
I'll be honest, nah. I want competition.
Because we wouldn't get it on PC, right?
Well, probably. Sony,
yeah, probably.
No. Sony helps PC out with some games.
Yeah,
I think that would be a little bit bad for the market because at that point, Sony owns it. Like, it's an official monopoly at that point for the most part.
Not necessarily, because there's other studios out there that make game-breaking games. No one owns CD
Not
Projekt
like
Red.
Rockstar, though.
But like that's one. That's like that's one developer though.
Rockstar here. This like GTA is still charting, my nigga, and that joint is old.
Fuck.
That shit is still.
Y'all feel like Uncharted and Last of Us is kind of like that. Nobody else makes games like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, but nah, that joint would be crazy. That would be insane, man.
Well, you know my answer on that. Fuck it, take it. Nobody gets it.
But I feel like we need competition, and I don't know if that would be a good look for the gaming industry as a whole.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though
just tell the crew from Saints Row to start taking their game serious again.
And I don't know if that would be a good look.
What was that?
No, that's my phone. That was my phone. My bad.
Come on, man.
You looking at the chat?
Hey, man, I'm trying to get an extra light, baby. Let me get in that soccer account real quick. All right, there we go.
Yeah, but competition is good. But if it did happen, I don't think it would bother me too much because I'm just whatever. I'm gonna have a PlayStation console and all that shit, so I ain't gonna miss out on anything.
If they want to play it, they still gonna play it regardless of where it's at.
Yeah,
Facts.
That's definitely
That do leave Sony up to do some bullshit because they got the whole market charging.
You got fanboys that will literally say, like, they'll sit there on the sidelines looking at a Sony exclusive, but because it's a Sony game, they won't touch it.
Them niggas stupid.
I see people saying shit like that on PC and on Xbox. That's so dumb to me. If it's a game you want to play, why are you sitting out?
If it's a game I want to play it, I don't give a fuck what console it's on. For real. I don't care.
It's gonna get played.
I wanted to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. I had to get an Xbox to play it. I wasn't trying to wait. I'm like, I ain't waiting no fucking year for this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Xbox, play these games I ain't played yet, and keep it moving.
Nah, I'm waiting a year for Red Dead.
Nah, I wasn't waiting for that.
I ain't never went. That's crazy.
I'm waiting for that.
Never that.
Might be waiting longer than that. Seeing how long.
Fuck it. I think it'll be worth it.
Probably will.
Mods and all that other stuff. Oh, I need that.
Nah, it's when it's an event like that, like it kind of transcends gaming, GTA, Red Dead, or whatever. You don't wait.
I feel like it depends on how powerful the next gen consoles is gonna be. If they on par, I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what? I don't gotta wait.
On par with what?
I mean, at least high settings. At least
that's probably not gonna happen, right?
You
think so?
You got to understand, like,
the hell?
If they do that, these graphics companies know, like Nvidia and AMD, they're not going to allow the consoles to be that close because they're only shooting themselves in the foot when it comes to graphics cards. They would never allow that to happen.
Like medium.
Consoles haven't been that powerful since the original Xbox.
But I'm looking at it at a point as if it's a big graphical leap. I mean, it depends on how big that leap is.
Gonna run 4K 60.
I'm really not expecting a huge leap, to be honest.
Oh, it's gonna be a leap.
I want it to be that 2K13 to 2K14 leap. That was
it's gonna be
amazing.
I think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be that.
You think so?
Come out the gate, they're gonna show off again. They got to do it again because that was crazy when they first.
That was crazy.
That oh my god trailer. That's what you said. You was like, oh my.
You talking about the shit where like LeBron was talking to himself?
Yeah.
No, the one after that. It was the oh my god trailer. That was the name of the trailer. The OMG trailer.
Right, I know what you're talking about.
It was the one after that when they first showed it with that Phil Collins feel it in the air shit. That joint was crazy, dog. 2K ain't looked that good since.
That's why I'm saying, like, it seemed like the graphics got worse for 2K.
Yeah,
like,
because they wanted to show off the next gen consoles, and then after that, they toned that shit down. 2K14 is the best looking one. It ain't never looked that good since.
Yeah, best looking one to this day.
Damn.
So even now, even right now, that shit look amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of I remember that one too because I was like at a Target and had it in a kiosk, and I was like, "Damn, it's a game on!" Like a split second, I was like, "That shit looked like a real game to me for a second." That was 2014.
That shit was beautiful. That was 13.
Yo, we got a super chat.
Okay.
That shit. No.
I'm not reading. I'm good, man. I'm over here. I'm multitasking.
Go ahead, player.
Let's see here. We got Tony Wood, 25. He said the downfall of gaming will be credited to online fees for console gaming. He said the Xbox is better. Screw customers. Imagine Sony sales with free online. All right.
Oh.
I mean, if Xbox goes free online, we may get it back on PS4.
Xbox ain't going free.
Yeah, I'm about to say they never was free.
They make too much money.
I know they never. I mean, it's just
their games not selling. Their systems ain't selling.
Have to.
All of their profits come from services. They're not about to take that away.
But look, Xbox people who buy Xbox are the only ones paying for Xbox Live. You really think they're gonna let that stay? Like, you think Xbox fans are gonna continue to eat that?
Xbox fans ain't even crying about that. They still paying it religiously.
They did.
I would be mad.
Wait. Hold up. My man. 86 and Fig. Cycle Gaming.
Wrong street, motherfucker. Wrong street.
Hey, what? 60, my bad. Okay, my 60. Yeah, Hoover. Hey, what's going on?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Uber was driving slow as fuck. Huh?
That's why you should have had your bike at the airport.
Hey, man. Can't do it like that. I wish I could.
You know what I mean? Put on your tight ass leather chaps.
I wish I could, man. Walk out the airport with my chaps on.
Motherfuckers on this shit. Yo, what's up, man? You been crying. We're gonna get to you in a minute.
Oh man, I've been boohoo.
Motherfucker crying. Your eyes, nigga. We're gonna get to you in a minute. But what the fuck we talking about? Go ahead. What we talking about, Ravish?
No, that Sony. Oh wait, no.
We was rudely interrupted.
Online. Sony Online free or not?
Oh yeah.
Xbox Online being free.
Oh, okay. Xbox Online. Okay.
Nah, I don't see it happening.
Nah.
As long as it's profitable, it ain't going free.
Ain't gonna never be free.
Hey, yeah, they've been robbing y'all since what? 2000. All of us since what? 2001.
Microsoft.
I haven't been paying for Xbox Live.
I was about to say I didn't start paying for Xbox Live right away. I was like, that's some bullshit.
I probably pay for Xbox Live maybe 2 times out of the probably 1 time out of the life cycle.
I think I started paying for Xbox Live when Borderlands came out, the first one. I didn't pay before that.
I discovered online gaming, and I was gladly giving up my money.
Facts.
They was getting
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I was playing that Fight Night 1.
This is a light skin podcast.
What?
Candace ain't light skin.
Nah, I'm not light skin. I'm pretty dark. Not dark, but I'm chocolate. I got it.
Who the fuck said this a light skin podcast?
Something in the comment section.
Oh, and Gold Chain Gamer isn't light either.
Right.
Hey, man, hey, it's all good, man. You know, like being light skinned it's whatever. I don't, you know.
We still
y'all get sunburned.
I always thought, you know what?
Yo, if you ain't light, you ain't right.
No, I always thought, no, real shit. No. I always thought being light skinned was like a disadvantage though, because when I was young, like everybody liked the Chocolate Brothers. You know what I mean? So I had to kick that light skin
flip flops.
Flip flops from time to time.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, man, I had to kick that light skin emotional mixed nigga gang. You know what I mean? So
you got in your feelings
yeah, man. Hey, the chocolate. Hey, it ain't. It's all good either way.
Hey, man, Genuine White brought us back, man. Back in the day.
At the end
Would
of
you
the
say
day,
Genuine?
all niggas.
Back in the day. Go ahead.
Y'all still niggas, so it don't even matter.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of niggas, let me ask y'all a question, man. Because
Speaking of niggas,
last week we had the question. You know, this is hashtag tough questions AGS, man. Y'all know last week we was talking about like who wanted to be. Anybody ever want to be white and shit like that? So this week's question is: do any of y'all feel like if y'all was white, y'all would be further along in life or better in life if y'all was white? Do y'all feel that way?
What I'll say is my mom always told me, my mother's a black woman. She told me that my race, my ethnicity will be a component, but not to look for it and just be exceptional. You know what I mean? Like you just have to be that much better than, you know, the competition or whatever. So I kind of stuck by that. I don't let me not being white or his. And it's funny, most of the discrimination I faced was because I was half Latino and with a Spanish last name and didn't speak a lick of Spanish. But what I'll say though is I never used that as a crutch. I just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, me not being white, man, hey, I'm gonna get it regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily think that not being white has held me back in an overall sense. I think not being white, but quote unquote sounding white on the phone has kept me from getting little minor jobs along the way. Because when I come in and they say I'm black, they're like, oh, you know what? We're actually not hiring for this position anymore. I've had teachers question my work because they thought I stole it because they didn't believe that I was capable of writing at that level.
Wow.
And I don't think that would have happened if I was white. But at the same time, I know my talent, you know, like I never let that impede my potential. So I don't think it actually really affected me in a major way.
Anytime I ever fucked a white girl, I had to make her choke. Like I had to stick.
Oh man!
Come on, man! I need some reparation for this shit. I got to
making up for slavery. Nigga Hard8, man.
I got to be just a little top. Because I need some reparation.
Oh man!
Shit, I'm tired of it. It's crazy.
Nah, that never crossed my mind. Like I don't know. But then again, if you look at it in a different way, I wouldn't even say act white, but proper. I gotta say that like I don't act like a nigga at my job. Like I'm like kind of like
what's that supposed to mean, brother?
You know what that shit means.
No, but this
say you don't act ratchet. Don't say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I don't
ain't a good thing. Like being a nigga ain't a good thing. I
don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna listen to Gucci Man in a corporate setting. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah. All right. What about CJ? You ever?
What's up?
Nah, I never thought about that shit ever in my life. That's an answer. I don't got an answer for that shit because the way I'm talking to y'all is how I talk at work, and I'm doing all right for myself. So
that's what's up.
I don't think I need to change nothing.
There you go.
Facts.
I get. You know what? I get the question though, right? Because like I listen to a podcast, and what's funny is people think that these guys are the leader of the podcast is a white guy, but he's a brother, and it's funny like he knows.
He's a white guy, but he's what?
No. People think that he's a white. Okay, so there's a podcast.
People think he's a white guy, but he's black.
They think he's a white guy. Yeah, it's called world. I think it's called World Class Bullshitters. So the leader of the podcast is actually black. But people thought initially, like he didn't really reveal his ethnicity or whatever, and people thought he was, and he got a huge following. You know what I mean? And I think he knew that though. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the following and the viewership that I want, and then I'll drop it on him. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny?
He was smart.
No, he did. I'm not even trying to be funny.
This week we had there was like I had a Twitter argument with some retarded people on the internet. Because they posted something about like a ninja making like $1 million playing whatever fuck Apex, and I'm like, yo, show me a brother that's making this type of money on YouTube. And niggas like, oh, you got KSI. I said, okay, you got Markiplier, you've got PewDiePie, you've got Jacksepticeye, got Jelly, you got Chris Smooth. But compared to all of those dudes out there, how many of us brothers are like that? Then when niggas found out that Supersonic Wolf was black. What happens? Niggas start clowning him, saying that he's gay, saying all types of shit.
But he is gay though, right?
Yeah,
he is.
Like
they're bringing out
he wear a fucking fairy costume.
He's a furry. He's a proud furry, and he's proudly gay. It's not that big of a deal.
But the point is, they gotta point out.
Yeah, that motherfucker dressed as a fucking. That nigga be running around dressed as a fucking doggy or something. I don't know what the fuck he be doing.
Dog is in his name.
Oh, a fox or something. It's a little. I don't know, man.
I thought you meant a fairy, like he was like the
no,
fairy.
No,
what they call
furries. They're called furries.
Fairy.
Yeah. What they call them? Furries?
Yeah, like a furry teddy bear.
He's furry. Yeah, he gay. We been knew he was gay. That ain't no mystery.
No, but I'm saying though, like instead of pointing out that he's black, it's like, oh, he's gay. He's black and gay.
No,
so
hold on.
Like,
let me say this.
Hold on.
Let me say this. Hey, yo, shout out to Tony Wood. I mean, one last thing. It's 11 p.m. where I'm at. Just finished a 10-hour gate guard shift. Only water, M4 carbine, and my K9. Hit the fucking like button. Oh, what the fuck you doing? Shout outs to Clifton, the colored milkman. He said, keep doing your thug thizzle. Heart ain't one love. Yo, shout outs to you, man. Listen, when people say that, Dark Cloud, my thing is, I just say this. I say, add up the top white, the top 10 biggest white people and pick them to the top 10 biggest black people. It's no comparison. Facts. Definitely. So it's no comparison. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
And I said this, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start a whole new channel. I'm gonna wear a fucking mask, have some gloves on. I'm gonna sound white as fuck. And after I get a follow, I'm gonna reveal myself. Watch my numbers drop.
I can't even sound white if I tried. I can't even sound white if I tried.
Yeah, well, you wear a helmet, Drew. So it's kind of hard for you to. You wear a helmet.
With that Bronx, your
bus had two seats.
I can't.
Yo, yeah, I mean everything fire.
Your bus had two seats. I had to lap it up. It's okay.
Yo, it's all fire.
Yo,
it's all fire. Fire.
It's okay, man. But yeah. So that's it's whatever. I feel sometimes I wonder like where would I be if I was white on YouTube? I just do
y'all think about this shit though? Because sometimes I'm thinking like maybe enough niggas don't even want to do this shit. Because people I know when I tell them I make videos on YouTube, they go, "What the fuck is you doing?"
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
That's true.
They be like, yo, what is you doing? I be like, man, I make videos about games on YouTube. They be looking at me.
But you know what? Like,
we do got niggas here though.
It's not like
I didn't know though. That's what, you know what's crazy? You was one of the first people that I came across, like a nigga that talked about video games.
Oh shit! Wow.
I had said
Apex.
I said, damn, y'all the first niggas I seen talking about video games. Y'all, I was like, oh shit, it is niggas that talk about games.
When I first came to YouTube, I was surprised to see anybody on this motherfucker talk about video games.
Same here. I was
like, hold on, they got a whole community.
I mean, but you know, like. Black people, they're not really big in the gaming community, but there's a whole black YouTuber.
No, they big in the 2K community. They big in the 2K community.
Not always in the trap house. You already know.
Stereotypical basketball sports.
That's what I'm saying. They're big in the Madden and 2K.
Yeah, when you went to the Pokemon like tournaments, it was nothing but niggas there.
Huh?
What?
No, I'm just saying, like when they had like those big, like you know, like
it was nothing but Sonic's Foxes there.
Damn, I forgot what they called them. It was like a coffee internet shop, but like they had like tournament gaming and stuff. You had them all over like
the gaming cafe, right?
Yeah, a gaming cafe. But like when it was down to like stuff like that, you saw way more brothers there than you saw white people.
I ain't never seen that.
I never seen no shit like that either.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Never actually.
When I was hanging out in the arcades and shit like that, it was very limited.
Very limited.
When I was at like fucking cyber cafes, I know I was like one of two or the one.
Yeah,
I'm old. Yes, I went to cyber cafes.
I know only one black dude who used to go to a cyber cafe my whole life. Like,
Shit, when I was upstate, I seen a nigga with he had a pile of Game Informers. He became my friend right away. I said, I couldn't believe he had them. I'm like, oh shit, you got Game Informers. Man, I was like, no, let me hold them joints. He gave me all of them. I read all them joints, like back to back. I ain't give a fuck. I had somebody to talk to about games now. Shit, we was buddies.
I just can't picture how they got a Glock in one hand and a game of
controlling the other. That's a fact.
Yo.
Tony Woods responded. Super chat.
Oh, he in the Army. Oh, all right. Shout out to Tony Wood, man. He said U.S. Army, 82nd Airborne. 97% of Americans can talk because we walking. Be easy, AGS. I only get 4 hours of sleep. Then my next shift.
I remember that. Like,
get another stupid chat.
Shout out to Stank Mall. He said, shout out to the pod. Y'all should get Joby on this.
Hell no.
So he can lust off of fucking Candace?
Right, infamy?
This shit crazy. So let's talk to motherfucking Psycho, man. Go ahead, Psycho. What's your great?
I ain't got nothing to talk about, man. I ain't got nothing
no.
Yes, you do. You on Twitter all week, every week. You got something to talk about.
What's the issue now, Psycho?
Ain't no issue. Somebody actually retweeted an old tweet that I tweeted because it was some more shit going on. So Rage apparently is 1080p. 60 frames per second on the new next generation, not next generation, but the mid-gen consoles. Yeah, the current consoles. Yeah. And I was like, where's the hashtag no parody? We need to come together, gamers. We need to come together and fight this parody shit. Like, what happened to all that, man?
You think it should be higher on
It's more powerful. I mean, I honestly, I don't care. I'm rubbing it in for the people who was doing that shit.
Who you rubbing it into when Sony is smoking Xbox? You can't do nothing.
Oh, now we want to talk about sales.
Listen, understand this, Psycho.
I got a question. Psycho, where the fuck was you at when Dirt 2 was running 1080p 60 on vanilla PS4, locked, no drop, same assets, while the Pro has the same thing, no resolution bump, nothing. While the Xbox One X version, hold up, while the Xbox One X version is native 4K. Where the fuck was you at with parity?
He was getting
like I said, I'm getting some pussy, but I don't know where I was at. I don't know.
Hold on,
they don't digital find every week though.
Cycle, understand this, Cycle.
Understand
it's over. Can you just understand that? It's over.
No. I like rubbing the shit in because back then,
but you're not rubbing it in. You're just being sad.
It's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because back then, I knew this shit was going to happen.
You sound like Kid Smooth. You was hoping that this X was going to close the gap.
No. Kid Smooth is worse. Sorry, no.
I'm saying no with the closing the gap thing.
Okay.
Cycle is our Smooth. Y'all know that, right?
Can I explain myself? Can I explain my motherfucker?
That's bad, man.
She said Psycho is our
back then, I already knew this shit was gonna happen. I already knew that nobody really didn't care about the fucking 900p 1080p shit.
Yeah.
And so back then I was like, man, y'all
Psycho, how many times do we have to explain this to you? The Xbox was $100 more.
No. That ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does.
That ain't got nothing to do with this, brother.
Everything to do.
That's why it was an issue.
Got nothing to do with this.
Hold on. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes, we do. We do.
Talking about parody.
The hashtag no parody thing.
We know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Psycho, we know what you're talking about.
Okay. So what does that have to do with the beginning of the generation towards the end of the generation? What is that?
The reason why people was complaining is because for one, the Xbox was $100 more. And for two, it was more power. The PlayStation was more powerful. So it's like, why?
Yeah.
So we don't care about
more powerful. So it was like, shit, why isn't the game running better on a more powerful system?
Right.
Same shit here. The Xbox One X is more powerful than the PS4 Pro.
But the One S ain't.
But the One S ain't. No. What does that have to do with the mid-generation?
Because they're probably still developing for the common denominator, the lowest common denominator, which is the Xbox One S.
Why would they separate the resolution between those games already? So what you talking about?
What you think? You think the game could run at 60 at like 1440p or something?
Maybe. Maybe.
You don't know.
Listen, the original Rage was very demanding.
Okay.
Even for PC back in the day. So I don't know if that's still true.
What I'm saying is, where is the... Oh my God!
Nobody
gamers,
cares no more.
I know they don't care.
Where is it? You
this is the end of the generation.
Somebody never cared. It was
Psycho,
all about,
we at the end of the generation.
Look,
Psycho.
why you just can't keep it real, man? It was about getting views back then. That's what it was. Keep it real.
Like, listen, this generation is done, dog. Nobody cares.
Psycho, just keep it real. Just keep it real. Like it was about getting the views. And it's not about reaching. It just is what it is. Like,
Psycho, why does it bother you so much? Like everybody else is moving.
I'm gonna tell you why it bothers me. I say this every week. Let me tell you why it bothered me. Because I was talking about the games. I cared about the actual games while people were talking about resolution.
So do we need to give you a gold star so you can move on? Like, damn.
Give me a gold star, please. Can I get a gold star? I just want to unite.
Let me take a picture.
All the gamers to unite and stand up against the bullshit.
Chat, put gold stars in the chat for Cycle so he can move on.
Hashtag no parody. God damn it. That's all I want to do.
Yo,
Gamers
shout out
coming
to
unite.
Hurts, man. He said, "Did you see that deranged weirdo Jess Gordon?
Yeah, he said some stupid shit. I
Editor for Windows Central say Steam is exclusive to Windows.
He said Steam was exclusive to Windows.
Psycho Gamer is Steam exclusive.
Is what?
Is Steam exclusive?
No, like what? No, no.
People really arguing that point though. It's funny.
No, like,
I don't argue dumb shit like that.
The generation is over, dog. We don't care no more.
That's fine.
We don't care about this. We ready to move on.
Y'all, they never cared.
Listen, get your shit. Try to get your shit back when the next generation starts.
No. Motherfuckers never cared. That was my whole point. People don't care about 900p versus 1080p. They just wanted something to feed.
People do care about that.
Why do you think if people didn't care in the beginning, if people didn't care in the beginning, why do you think we care now?
Why do you think they don't care now? Why they don't care now?
Because
it's about the games.
It should, okay. Listen, man. If it's about, stop with that bullshit. If it's about the games, it's always about the games. Ain't no beginning of the generation.
It is always about the games.
Then you ain't no fucking gamer. Then you a bullshit ass gamer. It's supposed to always be about the games from the beginning to the end of the generation. It's always. You don't say, "Oh, it's the beginning of the generation. I'm not gonna care about games right now. I'm just gonna care about graphics." And then halfway through the generation, I'm gonna start caring about games.
Anytime the generation, that's always. Hold on, Psycho. That's always been the norm, though.
No, that's the overall agenda. I'm talking about as a gamer. You as a fucking gamer yourself,
personally,
you should be caring about gaming from day one.
Yeah,
cycle.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of the gen. If you buy a console day one, hold on.
Bullshit, Candace.
Hold on. Let me say something. If you buy a console day one, do you really expect? You don't expect that the games are in development. That's not something you expect.
It don't matter to me.
I don't expect that the specs are going to be at the top of the conversation.
No. I want where the games are right now. That's what I want.
Cycle. Do you not understand that at the beginning of the gen that the specs is going to be at the top of the conversation?
Right now, this is some crazy shit.
Yo, Cycle,
gamer, I'm looking at where the game's at.
Do you not understand? In the beginning, specs is going to be the hot topic.
Cycle, we got stars. Yo, time for you to move on.
Remind me of a dog that chases his tail.
Hold on. Shout out to hold up.
Yo,
shout out to Dark Kent. He said, Psycho, I told you last week that your ass is whipped.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he sent the super chat.
My ass is whipped.
Psycho was saying, be consistent as a gamer. Personally, fuck what the other narrative is. Let's go. It's all about the games, baby. That's all he's saying. That's all we want.
Psycho is retarded, dog. Like, listen, this is what we think you just
sit here and say.
Listen. Hold on. Can I say something?
You've been saying a lot.
Can I say something? You've been crying all week. Can I say something? You don't. It's like this will make me think you just started gaming. At the beginning of every generation, specs is the hot topic.
Yeah, okay.
That's always been every generation.
I'm gonna ask you this: since you've been gaming pretty much as long as I have, I think
longer.
Longer.
Not in the same.
Say what you want. Okay.
Yeah.
About those generations of gaming, how long would you say? Because I'll admit, of course, when you in school and elementary and shit and middle school, and you like, oh yeah, this console coming out, and Nintendo's coming out. Which one's gonna be the strong one? Which one I'm gonna get? Which one I'm gonna tell my parents to get? Then once the systems dropped, nobody gave a fuck about that shit no more. It was about, okay, can I beat your ass in this game? Or which game you got? It wasn't no continuously for 3 or 4 years going on about
how many years it was. But all I know is, and it's in a different time anyway. But all I know is that specs is always the hot topic in the beginning of the generation.
Okay, how long was the beginning of the generation then?
I don't know. People want to talk about it. As long as Microsoft kept giving people a reason to talk about it, then that's what people did.
Okay. And you got to remember, Microsoft was really playing ball in the whole console war thing in the beginning.
You listen to what y'all saying? Like y'all trying to validate it being about resolution in the beginning, and then
we're not trying to validate it. That's just what it is.
That's how it is, though.
How is it for you? How's it for you?
It don't matter. I'm not the majority.
The first thing you do when you get a new system, the first thing that stands out is the graphics and everything.
I care about the games. From day one to the end. That's what I'm telling you.
But PS4 had games. Day one, I was playing Resogun. And Resogun is a lit game.
But a real gamer cares about games through and through.
No. Hold on, Psycho. Let me ask you something. Psycho, let me ask you something, right? Let's say the next...
Drew.
No, wait. Hold on. Let me make a point, right? So, Psycho, look. Let's say an Xbox came out, right? And then when they show some games, that shit look like a Nintendo Switch. The graphics is gonna stand out. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Then later on, you're gonna care about, oh, let me look at the game and see what it's like. The graphics is first when a new system come out, then it's the games. Come on, stop playing stupid.
Like legit, you
are. The only people that were talking about resolution is media, and I'm not talking us as YouTubers. I'm talking like Digital Foundry. If Digital Foundry did not exist, no one would be still talking about resolution.
And the Digital Foundry existed last gen, so people didn't get mad at them until Xbox started.
Yeah, they started blowing it out of proportion. Nobody cared. Like, yo, no one cares. No one cares. Like,
listen, no parody. Nobody cares.
The same thing. It's the same thing every generation. From the Sega, the N64, the GameCube. It's always about what this looks like because you look at the old games you played. Like, go back and play a PS3 game now and look at these niggas talking about, oh, this looks like a PS3 game. Like, nigga, have you played the
original Xbox? The original Xbox what got talked about because it was more powerful than standard Xbox. I mean, than standard PCs.
Yo, let me get to this super chat, man. Shout out to Truth Hurt. He said, Psycho Gamer. Just accept that Xbox.
Psycho Gamer. Okay,
he said, just accept that Xbox consoles are useless and irrelevant. If you don't care about Nintendo games, PlayStation and the PC is all you need.
Facts. It's a fact.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and look. So even though PCs have their issues, right? Like they're random issues that only Hard8 and some other niggas have because I haven't had any in a minute.
You don't play no games, so go ahead.
Are we talking about? I'm on my PC all the time playing MMOs.
Go ahead.
Wait, don't you play the Switch? No, never mind.
No, dude, I just pumped in like over like maybe 50 to 60 hours on Final Fantasy 14 this week alone.
Hey, you got it, Dark Cloud.
Hey, yo, shout outs to Dark Kent. He said, Until Dawn looks better than any game on the sex box.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like they've made like there are more PC games now where you could pop in a controller. TVs today have such low input lag that you could build a mini ATX tower and put that bitch right by your TV and play on it, and you will not need an Xbox.
Yeah.
But you got Steam that has, what is it, TV mode, big screen mode, whatever it's called. Yeah. And you could just sit back and just game and have a wireless controller if you want to move shit around.
You got some niggas that don't feel like dealing with all that shit that come with PC.
Yeah,
I don't really blame you.
You could buy a pre-made system.
No, but they don't feel like
you gotta download loaders, drivers.
yes, you do.
But you gotta download patches on PS4. You come
no. Dark Cloud. Oh, Windows, for instance, right? Your drivers, every driver could fuck up your PC. For instance, you can have graphics.
I don't jump to drivers all the time.
You can have graphics drivers that improve your game, but if Windows release an update, it could fuck up your whole computer.
The whole shit.
Exactly. Come on, Dark Cloud.
I know that, but I don't run out and do every update.
Shout out to Gorilla
sometimes
Madness.
You have to.
Hey, hold on,
y'all. Hold on.
Hey, shout out to Gorilla Madness and shout out to Restore Hades and shout outs to Aaron Greenbird's sock. He said, thank you, Psycho, for allowing me never to have to work a real job with Xbox Game Pass. We can superimpose an Xbox character of your choice onto your helmet.
Ooh, Psycho, you pissed off Kanye for some reason.
I pissed off who?
Kanye West in the chat.
Okay, I pissed him off. Okay.
Just look at his
you,
last.
Psycho, you a bitch ass nigga whore.
Whoa, relax.
Damn.
Yo, shout outs to the V guy. He said, shout out to all the views, no bots. Ha ha ha. Hit that like. You did.
Yeah, the thing with
hold on, but Kanye West, I ain't gonna time you out like Dark Cloud would do.
I haven't timed out nobody in a minute.
I'm gonna let you talk.
I haven't timed out anybody in like almost 2 weeks, so stop it.
Yeah, that's right.
Almost 2 weeks. That ain't a long time.
Hey man, give him props, man. He ain't been acting light skinned for 2 weeks. That's
no. All we gotta do is start talking about Nintendo. He'll start blocking people.
I don't even give a shit. I'm about to like just not. I don't even touch this shit.
Oh,
no
you
more.
care? You care?
Yo, what happened? Dark Cloud just gave up on life. You got that Sony the 750?
Yeah, I got the 75. I've been gaming on that.
That joint trash. Shout out to Gaming Addict. He said Xbox don't care about the market anymore. They want to be the Netflix of gaming, having their service everywhere. It could go really good.
That's smart. That's smart
for them or bad. I mean, they thinking about the money. They don't care about people like Cycle. They want the money.
Think about
they don't give a damn about Cycle.
My thing about Game Pass that nobody could still answer, right? Nobody's still been able to answer is like the biggest, like Netflix is the biggest stream system out there, but they're the ones they're still losing money every year.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Every
Netflix raises
fucking
their
year they're
prices
losing money.
almost every single year.
Yeah, they're
Game
close
Pass
to going
price
bankrupt.
is not gonna stay the way it is.
So when you look at the $9 price tag, right, and then you look at the budget of these games that's being made, that's gonna come from Obsidian and all those things, right? So person paying $9 a month for Game Pass. How does that equate to how much sales that company makes in order to basically? Because when a game's developed based on sales, it's how much money that the company is going to give the developer to make on the next project. So if you're losing billions of dollars every year, because these games don't cost 10 million, they don't cost 20 million, they cost more than that, sometimes 200. How does that equate back to profit on the other end? So talking about Game Pass like rise, anything that, so if I basically had a game and I sold 0 and then I sold 12 next year, my profit, my ratio is at 1200%. So talking about like how much Game Pass people are on there doesn't equate to the actual developer making money.
You think they're just losing money?
I think so, probably.
So why do
Microsoft is not going to just jump out the gate and just keep like throwing money at these they're throwing money at these developers, but how much is that $9 equating to Obsidian's game?
What else?
Ninja Theory game, all these games.
I have a theory. I think that they started with Game Pass at this low price point to get people to sign up. Once they get enough people, they will start raising the prices, just like Netflix did. And at that point, people are going to be too into the service to stop buying it. Right. I mean, so it's like I think this is the hook people in phase, because realistically, however much they're charging to be putting day one games, people not paying the full price for the game, that's not sustainable.
She's right. I agree. I think that, what she just said. And then also, you can't have a game service without the games. So once they start dropping those big games, eventually the price will go up. And like she just said, you'll be too invested to go elsewhere. So it's a good strategy.
But at the end of the day, as long as it's less than $60, it's still going to be a good deal
for the consumer.
Yeah, for the consumer.
Absolutely.
But obviously, they're doing something right. I mean, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
$1 billion business.
Microsoft.
They're not just hemorrhaging money over there. Like, fuck it, we ain't going. Like,
right now, they're hemorrhaging money.
We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Microsoft isn't releasing real numbers.
Yeah, so Microsoft is. Yeah, they plotting. They definitely getting it together.
I don't think they would just be purposely just losing money though. Just to have
like
a service.
What Candace says. Right now, they're okay with losing money to build more clientele.
It's an investment.
How much money do you think they losing though?
I mean, Microsoft didn't make money on the Xbox at all for the first 2 generations. It's not inconceivable to think that they're not making money right now.
Yeah, they've displayed the ability to actually throw money at it. When the 360 red ring thing happened, they definitely were in the red.
Oh, they had to. They had to do that.
Yeah, but they've displayed the ability to actually lose money for some time, as long as it's like a good end game, I guess. So I don't know. But I think they're coming back.
They're gonna get what they want out of it.
I don't know. We'll see. Game Pass is still a good look, dog. Don't try to downplay this shit.
Facts.
It's live.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Don't try to downplay it.
Oh, I'm not downplaying.
It's good for the customers. I just don't see how the developers are making money.
That's all that matters.
But that's all. I
don't care who's losing money as long as it's good for me.
For me,
not the beginning of the generation, like the beginning of the generation. You ain't supposed to.
I can't think like that, because if they're not making money, there's gonna be the games are gonna start getting shittier and shittier.
That's what I think.
I don't know about that.
Shitty
now,
because it seems like Netflix is getting better and better. So
they're getting shitty.
And Netflix is raising their prices almost yearly.
Fuck it, it's worth it.
It is, and that's exactly what I think Microsoft is gonna do.
Well, they're raising their prices
like
every 2 years.
Wouldn't that be good though?
Them Netflix originals.
I mean, I'm sure the consumers won't think so, but
no, I'm saying wouldn't that be good if you're getting what you want? Just like what Drew just said. If he's getting what he's wanted, what he wants, it's worth it for him. Wouldn't that be good for us as gamers to get what we want?
Gaming Addict said they made money last quarter.
Yeah. Don't you think people are going to complain if the price?
No, of course, making money on Game Pass is making money. But what about the actual games that's on there? Are those developers making money? Game Pass is always going to make money.
But they
don't they get paid up front?
They get paid already.
Hey, look,
they're on salary.
Yeah, the devs will make money if the game is good. Bottom line.
No, they get paid. They're on a salary. They get paid. There may be a bonus structure in there. Like if you
Hold
know
on,
what I'm saying.
Psycho, did you find all this out on your date with Aaron Greenberg? Or
Found all of it out. Everything.
okay.
Told me all the details.
You want to go out for a drink?
Oh man, but yeah, they get paid up front. They're pretty much salary. So
speaking of Netflix, quick sidebar. Did you guys watch The Punisher? Have you watched it?
Didn't.
Man, the second season,
I couldn't even finish that shit.
I gotta watch
first
that
season was so
Frontier.
I
fire.
was so mad at the therapist. I'm not gonna spoil it, but she.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about it. We don't want to hear.
Oh, yo, have y'all watched Umbrella Academy?
Nope.
That show is fire.
Nah, what's her name? Vanya is so annoying.
Oh,
We
She's
gotta
such
watch
a-
Triple Frontier. Ain't that the name of that new shit with Ben?
Oh,
Affleck?
with Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I seen it last night.
Where does
It's
that
good.
one?
It's good.
It's good. It's
Umbrella
good.
Academy
I
is
kind of
fire.
got bored. I kind of wanted to be over it close to the end.
What is Ben Affleck's show on?
Netflix.
That's
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's called Triple Frontier, I believe.
That shit was
I
alright.
gotta start watching Altered Carbon though.
Fire,
finished that
fire,
already.
Heartache, fire.
Good, but they make the female cops so overpowered. Her character's annoying.
I seen her getting out the shower
What-
and I
what?
got interested. I said, you know what? I'm about to start at season 1. Episode 1. No, because I was just looking on some just some quality shit just to see how good it looked. And I just picked a random scene and she was getting out the shower. I said, oh, I'm about to go back to episode 1.
It's got some good fight scenes though, so it's pretty dope.
Candace, what's wrong with Vanya though?
I mean,
She's
come on,
such-
man. We gotta talk
I don't
about
know
the show.
if it's
Oh,
the
never
only
mind, never
child
mind.
thing. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
y'all can
Don't
talk about that
spoil-
on your
don't-
own.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
check
never
out
mind.
Oh, you haven't seen
Sex
it?
and Robots. Ain't it called Sex and Robots, that new shit or some shit?
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't
seen like
watched
2
it yet.
episodes
I
last
put it
night.
in my list.
It's all right. The first episode was good. The second one was kind of trash.
Really?
That was the one where the
Really?
episode where they was like stuck on the robot stuck on the planet by themselves or some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit
I'll
was kind of
probably
corny.
watch it
Fuck.
later this week.
I'm gonna have to check it out, man.
Oh man.
Definitely gonna have to check it out.
It was alright.
All right.
What's up? Right, well,
Anyway, man, let's move on, man, because we got some shit going on with rich folks and they bullshit. y'all heard about the college scam. Rich folks paying for their kids to get into college.
Was anybody really surprised by that?
Not at all.
I thought that always been
I thought
going on.
everybody knew that. I thought that's like a known thing.
I mean,
Right,
that's what I
getting there,
thought.
What do you think? What do you think? The movies telling themselves like, what do you think these like alumni are paying the alumni for the frat houses for? To basically secure their kids. It's been in movies for like decades. This isn't nothing new.
true.
Well, they got the girl from Full House, Aunt Becky, and they got the girl from Desperate Housewives. What's her name? Felicity Hoffman or something like that.
Yeah, they got Lori Laughlin.
Lori, what's her name? Something like
Lori,
that. Whatever.
Lori Laughlin. Yeah.
Her name was Felicity in the show, right, or something? I don't know. I don't know where I got that name from, but anyway, rich folks, and they wasn't the only ones. They just the ones that had the name. Been paying for their kids to get into these colleges, getting people to take the SATs and all that.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, been paying coaches all motherfuckers been getting sports scholarships that ain't no liquor with the sport they was going for.
Damn.
They would just not show up.
Or at all. And we were getting sports scholarships.
Right. They just wouldn't show up, and the coach was in on it, so he would just let them go. You know, millions of dollars was spent on this shit. Do y'all think these bitches going to jail?
No, probably not.
Without it.
Y'all, what y'all think the worst gonna happen?
Probation.
Is there some kind
They
of law
gonna get
against
a
it?
fine.
Yep.
What you say? Is there a law against it? What?
Yeah. Is there a law against it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then they
Yeah.
should go to jail, then,
Bribery
right?
is illegal.
Wouldn't they go to jail?
Psycho, are you acting
Yeah,
like
but
you don't
the
know
thing
that
about that law is that like a lot of those people on the boards are actually getting paid by those people. So
Okay.
Facts.
that shit gets brushed onto the fucking rug. Again, movies telling themselves. Movies, they don't just make up these shit out of thin air in movies, dog. It's telling on themselves, but in a comedic way. Like you
Yeah,
have like National Lampoon Van Wilder. This nigga's dumb as shit, and his parents was just paying his way through college.
It's real shit.
Yeah, I think like Gold Chain said, they'll get probation for sure. They got too much paper.
they're gonna get probation and a fine that they can pay in their sleep.
You got to understand that these colleges, they need these parents so that they could have that same the college
don't.
being up there in standards.
Mm,
That's what the colleges think though. And then there's
Yeah.
colleges that deny smart kids just to say like we have like a high like what's the word I'm looking for?
diversity.
diversity, not diversity.
No.
Like they'll basically only allow like if there's like 20 dumb super smart kids, they'll deny a lot of them to say that it's still hard to get in here.
Oh, okay.
But like, I mean, you pretty much expect this, right? Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was exclusive. There we go.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like most of the money that these colleges bring in goes to the administrators. It doesn't actually go to actually running the school. So this is like extra that's lining the pockets of the principal and the dean and things like that. This isn't going to the teachers. So
wow. Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Oh, she got removed from Fuller House apparently.
Yeah, they
also.
Man, the people from Full House already knew that. It's just because they got blown up. So that's why these people are doing that. Oh,
you said her daughter dropped out.
Yeah, one of the kids. Yeah, they dropped out.
Yeah, two girls. There
was that girl. One of the girls did a video though, and she's basically like, "I don't really care about school. I'm gonna be working all over the world, and hopefully my teachers are cool. But I'm only here for partying." Like, girl, your mom then paid all this money, and you got this.
Them kids didn't want to go any fucking way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they made a donation of 2.5 mil. So
they forced their kids to go to college and shit like that. Because they said a lot of because I think who was that? One of these celebrities was talking about how when they was in college, how many rich kids like didn't really want to be there, and all that shit. Like more
party. Yeah.
That's why Bill Gates is like, yo, just because I'm rich, you're not getting shit. You got to go to college. You got to get your grades up. All that.
I respect Bill Gates so much because he's already committed to donating almost all of his money to charity.
Yep.
He's leaving his kids like infants compared to. It's not though because
I think that's corny. That's whack.
When you give people
it is whack.
That's whack as fuck.
It's whack. I'm gonna give everybody money except for you.
Except my kids. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's fucking stupid.
Giving them money. He's just not setting them up so that all of their kids.
Why not?
Because he wants them to work. He wants them to value that.
Billions.
Those are kids. Like you gonna give your money to some corporations and shit like that?
Yeah,
not shit.
Yeah, but his money is going to good causes to help the world, though.
No,
you think all that money going to the good?
You don't need no. Hold on, but he's not giving his kids anything, right?
He's giving all this money to good causes.
He's giving them money.
I thought he wasn't giving them nothing. Like he was giving everything to charity.
No, I'm pretty sure he's giving them a small amount of cash.
The kids should get more than what he's giving away.
Yes,
in my opinion,
absolutely.
But that's not the case.
That's your legacy.
I think once you do that, though, you kind of like setting these kids up to like, yo, you can do whatever the hell you want.
No, that's why you raise them. That's why. Hey, no, that's why you educate them and raise them to run whatever business you're doing.
But they could be like, yeah, whatever, Dad. When I'm 21, I'm gonna get all this. Whatever, Dad.
Yeah, I mean, why did you want to even put your kids through that when they don't have to go through that? Who wants to work?
Exactly.
Nobody wants to work.
Hey,
if I got $1 billion parents, I don't want to work. The fuck?
Yeah, if my parents were a millionaire or something like that, man, I'm gonna be look. If I was, if I was a multi-millionaire and I had some kids, I would groom them to run my business when I'm gone. That's your legacy. You know what I mean?
But he left the business already.
Say that again.
Oh, Bill Gates is leaving his kids 10 million each.
I told you he was leaving.
10 million. That's it.
Only 10 million.
What do you mean? That's a lot of money.
That's insulting.
Which one of y'all got 100,000 right now?
Yo, to Bill Gates.
That's
but the thing is, they could use that money to invest and make even more, though.
But that's not even 1%. That's like not even 1% of his wealth.
You could blow that.
You guys start thinking like real people for a second, like people who are not going to see $1 million in your lifetime. They got $10 million. That is not an insignificant amount of money.
Oh, that's and Bill Gates is worth $90 billion.
We're talking about Bill Gates.
Your dad is worth $90 billion, and all he can give you is a stank ass $10 million.
Stank ass $10 million.
Nobody needs to be that wealthy. Okay, nobody needs to be that wealthy. And Bill Gates knows that, and that's why he's giving that to
let me be clear. If my father was worth 90 bill and he's gonna leave me 10 mil, I'm putting out a hit. I'm putting a bounty on.
And then you're not getting nothing.
Don't get more.
Because the will is still in place.
It don't matter.
He should at least he can't get him $100 million.
Hey man,
He can't give him $1 billion apiece.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
are the perfect example of how people think they're just temporarily embarrassed billionaires.
Chump
Yep.
change.
Real
What
life.
do you mean? That's your
Always
fucking
life.
parents. What do
So
you
what?
mean?
They didn't make that money. The parents made that money. You gotta set your own grounds.
Like,
Huh?
I'm sorry. I agree with Bill Gates. Just because
No,
I'm rich,
absolutely not.
hold up. My kids are not going to be starving. They're not going to be poor. They're going to have millions, but I'm not giving them that much so they could just sit there and just live like and not work and be worth something. Nah, fuck that.
Wait, that's your legacy.
I want
That's
my
your
kids to be
legacy.
smart to understand life.
You know what, if I set my kids up with that type of money,
let me ask Dark Cloud this. Don't you want your children to be further ahead than you in life? Like when you leave,
I had to make those billions. They're starting off with 10.
Oh man, come on. You know what?
Which one of your kids is starting off with $100,000 out for birth? Nobody.
No, what I'm saying is this, though. You worked hard.
We're not in that situation. We talking about if we were.
Yeah. If you were in that situation, if you work hard, you make the money. That's your legacy. Your children are your legacy.
I have a question for y'all then. Since you think that Bill Gates should leave so much money to his kids, what's the problem then with paying to get your kids into college, even if they're dumb as hell? I mean, if you're gonna just pay their way through everything, why not
give a fuck?
I don't
care who paid their kids.
Hey, look, Candace, it ain't tricking if you got it. Hey,
what if one of his kids? What if their business fail or something like that?
I would hate to have a kid that I could see is mentally incompetent, couldn't handle the real world. Because look at Donald Trump is a perfect example. His dad left him all this money, bailed him out multiple times, and he's gone bankrupt multiple times because he can't handle money.
And he's
a successful businessman.
And he's a president, right?
And he's a successful businessman.
That's not a good example, Candace.
Yes, he is.
No, it's not.
No, he had some bumps in the road. But he's a successful businessman.
His dad literally had to go to his casino and buy a bunch of chips, and then he got fined because it's illegal. He bought a bunch of chips to give his son a loan,
but
or
he's
just to give him money.
Businessman still.
Didn't it work out?
And the
president, though.
And the president.
He's the president because people are dumb.
If I got $90 billion,
I had to go to the military. I had to save. I had to pay my way through college. My parents didn't pay a single dime. I had to work. Okay. My kids, all of them, all 6 of them has a college fund. So they're set. They're still better off than where I'm at.
You don't want to make sure your kids get all that?
Yo, I'm saying they're still better off than where I was.
Right.
But still,
so that's still giving them something way better. That's a better legacy than just saying, here, go travel the world and do all this shit.
Why not? Why not,
man? Fuck that. Nah, I can't. I can't do that.
Life.
Why not?
You struggle too.
Yo,
Hard8, you should Hard8.
They're not struggling.
I never understood that.
No,
man.
I don't get this shit. Yeah, go through the hard times too.
Yeah, go through Yo,
but they're not gonna have the hard times. They're gonna be able to go to college and not have to worry about nothing.
But y'all overlooking something. Y'all overlooking something though.
What?
Because like Hard8 said in the live stream, you spend more time working than you spend living your life.
Yeah.
You think somebody with $10 million is going to be spending more time working?
No, I'm saying, no, you're not listening. I'm saying that's the reason why you want them to have a better life so they can actually enjoy and explore the world rather than spending all their time working.
Exactly.
I want them to have the best life that they can possibly have, not working and doing all this stressful shit.
Yeah.
When I done already been through that, I done already went through it. So now my kids can chill and live the life.
But you could line them up to do shit that they want to do. As long
if they want to do shit
professionally, do shit that they want.
If that's what they want to do, but I'm not going to be sitting here trying to force them to do shit when I got fucking 90 billion.
Do you really think somebody with $10 million has to work?
You can blow $10 million.
Yeah, you can blow $10 million.
You work real hard at it.
Real quick.
Man, you can fuck that up.
Look, Mike Tyson ran. If Mike Tyson could run through 50,
if my kids could run through $10 million, they didn't deserve that shit.
But you can make bad investments.
Yeah,
I was just saying that. What if the business
$10 million and you blow it all? You would have blew the whole thing.
What if your business fails?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
can lose it. You can invest it. You can be smart about it, and then shit go under.
Any
Now
amount
you
of
broke.
money you can lose and be broke.
But you gotta give them a chance.
Not $1 billion.
Yeah,
90 billion.
Not billions. Not billions.
I mean, you got to be buying like 100 Bugattis or some shit.
It ain't even not billions.
I guarantee you, Bill Gates has raised his kids to be able to live off $10 million.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. He's a smart
Mean
guy.
ass
He's a smart
parents,
guy.
man. Y'all kids gonna run away.
Yeah,
They don't know how to walk.
Yeah, my
Y'all
kids
some
gonna run
mean
away
ass
because-
parents. As soon as they get old enough, they running away. Y'all mother.
And you see, white folks always wonder why they end up at these homes and shit. Once they get old, the kids don't want shit to do with them.
Hey, yo,
shout out that.
Shout outs to Buzzer Kid Gaming. He said, got to make sure they smart enough to know what to do with the money. That's why you got these drugged up, spoiled brats running around ruining
That's
society.
up to the parents, though. Yeah, that's up to them.
Yep.
And shout out to Tony Boy. He said, shout out to Candace for waking me up with this crazy talk. Bill Gates is worth $48 billion. His kids should receive at least $1 billion each.
Nah,
facts.
no, they
Why
shouldn't.
not, Candace? Why are you so hard on your own kids?
How am I being hard on my own
Jesus
kids? $10 million is more money than
Why
most,
are you
than
against giving your kids
90%
$1
of the
billion?
world.
Why are you against giving your kids $1 billion?
Because it's no different between 10 million.
But want to give it to some crooked motherfuckers.
What?
No. Cycle, stop saying that I want to give it to corporate because that's
What
not.
do you mean it's no difference?
I mean, in like meaningful difference, you have to work really hard to spend $10 million in a lifetime.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You do. I mean, you really do. If
they got apartments.
They got cars.
They got apartments in Manhattan at $60 million.
Right.
And do they need? So are you saying that they need?
We don't know if they have if Bill Gates has this 10 million just sitting there in like a trust fund building up, they're gonna have way more than that.
I remember reading that he wasn't giving them shit. That's what I remember reading. I was like, God damn, he fucked up.
Man.
Up. Fuck you do all that working for if your kids ain't gonna enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Exactly.
Maybe he had bigger plans than just his family.
Shit don't make no sense.
You want to give it all away.
Give it all away to other people that didn't work for
it. Friendlier to strangers.
Do you understand that it takes?
Wait. What did you say?
Go ahead.
I say friendlier to strangers than his own kid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on. Do you guys understand that it would take a fraction of what Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos make in a year, or what their total worth, to end world hunger, to end homelessness completely?
Right.
So
Bill Gates understands that his money can go to far better things than making
his kids.
Making sure his grandchildren don't have to work.
But he can end hunger in this country single-handedly at a fraction. He hasn't done it. So
I know.
I was just going to say that.
No, I know, but that's my point. He
My
has
point
all this money he can donate to actually help real causes.
So you think he's going to donate it and it's going to end homelessness?
No, I don't.
It's going to end hunger?
I just said I don't.
Yo, shout out to
I said that there.
Hold on, get the super chat out.
Hold on. Shout out to V keeps it low key. He said if y'all hit the lotto right now, what would you do with the money? A lot of people say they will invest it or put it in the bank, but I don't think people really know how to manage their money.
Facts. Most people who win the lottery end up broke.
Let's come back to that.
We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that.
It's hard to blow 10 million, Candace.
Candace, go ahead and say what you were saying, Candace. Go ahead.
About what? What do you want me to talk on?
You were saying that something about he can end hunger and all that stuff.
I'm saying that most of there's about a handful of really wealthy people who could end a lot of the ills that are affecting everyone in this world. So I don't have a problem with someone who recognizes that I have this much wealth and the rest of the world doesn't. I'm going to give back. So that I don't understand how you guys have a problem with giving back.
So who said they had a problem with giving back?
Nobody's having a problem with giving back.
Cycle keeps saying that he's giving all his money to corporations.
So let me tell you why I say that, because look, I work in the business world, right? This shit is crooked as fuck. Okay, so if Bill Gates wants to give 10 billion to whatever cause, all that 10 billion is not going to the cause. I guarantee you, it's not going to the cause. I will bet my life on it that it's not going to the cause.
You know where it's going.
Exactly where it's going.
Shout out to Sauce Curry TV. He said, Candace, if you was a queen, would you not give the kingdom to your kids? Because I know I would. And plus, you can't end homelessness or hunger.
Thank you.
And shout outs to Tony Wood 25. He said, Candace and Cloud know damn well y'all wouldn't be so generous with billions to common people. who didn't do shit.
I
to
never
build
said
Microsoft.
anything about me giving money away.
Can I
Why
finish?
you adding me
Can
to
I
that?
finish?
Hey,
Can
let's
I
finish the
finish?
chat.
I'm in the military, so my kids don't have to worry about college.
So I'm just gonna say
he's gonna give him his GI Bill.
You can't speak on what I would and would not do, because I tell you right now, if I had 90 billion, I would do just like, actually, I would do more than Bill Gates, because I would understand the facts that I just laid out to you, because they could end all of these things and still be the richest people in the world. So I'm actually about this life. I would give back.
Candace, you don't even give back to people's super chats.
What do you mean I don't give back to a super chat? How do you give back to a super chat?
Well, I don't know.
You ain't even giving back to the commentators.
I'm sorry, am I not on your Patreon, Friday?
I didn't say me. I didn't say me.
Oh, okay.
I said the commentators. I said the commentators that you watch that give you free entertainment. That's what I said.
What other commentators? You're the only one I watch.
Oh, all right. Well, cool.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yo, Candace been watching me for a long time, dog. But anyway, go ahead. Finish y'all conversation. Y'all finish y'all mean ass niggas. Y'all know.
That shit is crazy to me, though.
First of all, I said that I would give my kids millions. Better than anything I started out with.
But you're gonna get the rest of your money too.
I never said anything. You don't put me in that. I ain't saying nothing about that.
Cool,
what you gonna do with the rest of the money then?
I just said I'm just not gonna give my kids all that money.
After you give your kids peanuts, what you gonna do with the rest?
Peanuts.
I would set my kids up, but I would
also. Yeah, y'all want to answer that super chat since we only got like 9 minutes?
Yeah. Where the super chat at? What is
I'm saying the one that you read about what we do with
Oh, what would we do if we got the money? It depends on how we won a lotto. How much we talking?
Let's say the lotto's at what, 400 something?
400, right yeah.
So
I know what I would do. I would get, first thing you do is get an accountant, and then you get another one on retainer to watch that accountant. And then probably
exactly.
First thing I'm doing is fix my credit.
First thing I'm gonna do is watch my own shit.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got
fixing my credit immediately.
Yeah, probably get that little shit out the way.
No, Drew, you definitely got to get your financial literacy up. Everybody would. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would fix my credit immediately. Literally.
Fuck credit. For what?
I mean,
everything. Credit is everything.
$1 million, and let me fix my little couple racks of credit.
Nah. Credit is everything.
Credit is important, my nigga. Watch
credit
out.
is everything.
Well, not when you got $250 million in the bank.
$400 million. What you need credit for?
Nah, fuck that.
Answer the question.
That's how niggas go broke. I care about my credit
for.
I still care about my credit. Well, you wildin'. This is why you're gonna lose all that.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna take care of the credit.
Yeah, you gotta take care of the
credit. What you need your credit for?
Just in case I go broke, I got good credit.
That's what I'm saying. Fix that shit immediately.
If you got that much money, you don't really want to be going everywhere with just your ATM or your debit card.
No, if I go broke, I got good credit. God damn it, I'm gonna get something out the mix. Hey, yo, shout out to Tony Will. He said y'all forgetting about inflation. 10 million changed. No,
I'm pretty sure he'll adjust for that, but
and you can pay somebody to fix your credit too.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going on a shopping spree. Fuck that.
You gonna buy the best?
Gonna be one of those.
I'm not gonna go broke, but I'm definitely going. I'm gonna go get a bigger house.
Where are you going shopping?
I'm going to get a Wraith. I'm getting a Rolls Royce Wraith.
You gonna get a gold chain? You gonna get a gold chain too?
I'm definitely gonna get a gold chain. I'm gonna holler at Gold Chain Game and see where he got his from.
You gonna go to Icebox? You gonna go to Icebox? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna furnish the crib and all that, and then with the rest, I'm gonna chill.
Where you moving to though? You going back to Philly?
I'm moving to Calabasas.
I'm not even big on cars. Like when it comes to like if money, I don't give a shit. Like I'm not going to be getting like no Bentley and nothing like that. If anything, like I'm just gonna get a custom version of a because I've been a Jeep guy. I love Jeeps. So I have a Jeep Wrangler right now. So I get a Wrangler Rubicon edition, souped up the way I want it. I don't give a shit about like expensive, unnecessary cars.
Would y'all quit? I wouldn't quit my job. Would y'all quit?
I wouldn't quit my job. Fuck that. I'd be a bartender.
400 million?
I would be a bartender. I'd be a bartender at the beach or a resort or something.
Hold on, you would still work with 400 million?
I would.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, miss me. Hey, Gold Chain, what would you do with that?
Frauding.
No, I'm telling you right now, I would still work.
You're not going to work, bro.
I guarantee you I will continue to work. I guarantee I'll continue to work.
Y'all can't speak for me. Y'all can't speak for me. I'm going to work.
No, you're not.
Telling me
okay
that you gonna go
but
let
the type of job let me
One at a time. One at a time.
Part-time bartender.
One at a time.
Wait,
making drinks and fucking just chilling and just chatting with people. I'm not gonna get a serious job.
You're gonna be putting olives in a drink worth 400 million.
Yeah, dog.
Y'all wildin', bro. I'll be a bartender.
Hold on, go ahead, Gold Chain. What you were saying?
Yeah, what you do with the money?
You ain't going to work, bro. That's bullshit.
Shit.
All right.
That's a goddamn lie.
Okay.
I like my job. Goddamn it.
Dark Cloud, you one of those like Steve.
You want. You got a dude making 100,000 telling you a $500 million man
what to do?
Wait, Dark Cloud.
You cussed him out the first day.
You still punching in. You still clocking in on time. You still clocking in on time, huh?
Dark Cloud.
Gold Chain got a good point.
Wait.
Dark Cloud. So how you gonna let somebody who's not worth the money you make or worth tell you what to do?
See, that's different. Everybody got a different job. Like
I
got a lot of freedom with my job, so it's not like that for me.
Wait,
somebody said this is gonna be the first millionaire slave.
Do somebody tell you?
Dark Cloud. It's gonna be worth 400 million still punching in.
He's gonna pull up in a purple and pink Wrangler and work for somebody else.
That nigga's retarded.
Worth 400 million.
That means nothing because that money could go away just like that.
I feel wait, Dark Cloud. Are you like have the Steve Jobs mentality like that? You're one of them
man. Dog, how you gonna work?
That would be fun.
400 million. Shit. How you gonna be worth 400 million? Talking about I'm about to go on my lunch break. Like what the fuck?
There are people. Hold on. See, this is how you guys make no sense because there are people that make that type of money that still have to answer towards.
That's what I was saying.
What y'all talking about?
I feel you.
There's niggas that you still have to deal with the fucking chairmans with that type of money. So even if you're that rich with that type of money, you still got to answer to somebody.
I understand that, but the job you have now.
I said a bartender, a part-time at a resort.
I feel you, Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud,
I feel you, man.
You want to be a part-time bartender?
I'm
just gonna
man.
chill.
That should be
work
fun.
for a non-profit, so I would love to be able to have a ton of money and to just be able to do what I do for the love of it and not because I need a check, because not everybody wants to just be laid up somewhere. Some people really want to make things better for other people.
No, I feel you.
Well, my man said he want to make a nigga drink though. That's some.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm at the bar working with making shit and just chilling.
but I will help you.
Hey,
I know
Dark Cloud will be a bartender just so he can go in that motherfucker till I quit.
You won't let an immigrant come in who's worth like $20 and tell you to make a drink.
It's slam the glass on the counter and shit.
How does that affect what I go home to? Hold on. How does that affect what I go home to? Because I'm rich, I'm supposed to have some sort of status.
Some drinks for your family.
Answer the question. Because I'm rich, I'm supposed to have some sort of status. Like, oh, nigga, you beneath me.
Dark Cloud, would it be your own bar? Would it be your own bar?
Yeah, it'd be my own fucking bar.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
All right.
I got
drinks for your family in your mansion, nigga.
Nah, first of all, my wife don't even drink, and I wouldn't let my kids drink.
Everybody's argument is good.
I didn't say the kids. I'm talking about family. Grown adults.
Man, fuck working. Life is too short, man. Get out there and live.
I said I'm gonna have a job where I'm chilling. I said I'm gonna be on a resort, own that shit obviously, and be at the bar and be a bartender. Just fucking chill, no fucking stress. I'm not gonna sit and lap up.
You seem like the type of bitch that get a job just to quit.
You do know that bartending is actually not a chill
because you can.
So what happened? The nigga come in there and slam his glass on the shit.
Telling you to hurry up.
Knocking over my eyes and shit.
Tell that nigga to get the fuck out of my bar.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, because your bar, so you good.
Oh yeah,
this is my last day working at this.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
what's the excitement out of being a bartender though? Like, what are you excited about?
I'm just chilling. There's no hard work done.
No, them dudes are. Hey, no. If you're a bartender, it's more to it. Some of the motherfuckers are like low key therapists. Like real shit.
You gotta listen to everybody.
Maybe I like talking to people.
I used to date a chick who was a bartender. That shit is. It's more to it, player. Yeah.
I do think y'all overlooking some
sir.
things. Y'all definitely overlooking some things.
What you mean? What you mean?
Because you ever hear about those rich people? They have that type of life, and then they just get bored and start doing stupid shit. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
no, I get what DC's saying. He would just want to be, stay busy and shit.
That's what you want to do to chill. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people really think money buys happiness, and
it does.
Fuck out of here.
Tired of this shit.
Then why are they so? Why
they're mentally retarded? I'm gonna be
Hey.
happy than if I had 400 million in the bank, I would be happy than a motherfucker every day.
Yeah,
I'd be happy for no reason.
Candace, let me be clear. Candace, that saying, it only applies if you come from it.
Exactly.
All right? You know what I'm saying? Like people like us, no, we gonna live. We're gonna have some fun. So it is what it is. That shit is funny, man. Y'all, man, DC.
But that's not true though, because there are people that were broke their entire lives, made 400 million and broke as fuck.
There are no absolutes. There's always exceptions. But for the most part, if you come from money, it probably can't buy you happiness. You see? So my thing is, like, when you come from nothing, baby, we could do all like with Hard8. Look, I'm gonna get me the Phantom, the Wraith. I'm gonna get the other shit they coming out with 10 years later. Like, I'm living. Fuck that. And Hennessy
I'm
Brown.
obviously gonna have all
and
of
then
that
you gotta
stuff, but I'm
also
just not gonna sit home.
And you also got to think about the leechers. You're gonna be hearing from you're gonna be hearing from family members you never even fucking heard of.
I know how to block niggas.
Not a new niggas.
I know how to block niggas. I mean, I was watching this show where the lady had won the lottery, and she said she get 50,000 pieces of mail a week from different people all over the country, just begging. Family members talking about their family, asking people with sad stories, asking to pay the rent, and all that shit. Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna have random women talking about you sexually assaulting them, all these type of shit, bro. Like when you got money, you're gonna
be popping up pregnant. You're gonna have to be
real quick before we go, shout out to Mbandy HD. He said shout out to AGS, other cats pods looking spooky. All right, spooky. Man, y'all, that's a good conversation.
Over 600 watching. You know what I'm saying? Where the likes at?
Hey, man,
get them up.
That shit increasing every week.
Yeah, it's getting we working, man. We ain't got no bots. Ain't no bots at work. We doing this from the muscle. All right.
Hey, man.
And only 2 hours.
Yeah, and only 2 hours. We ain't working the whole Sunday.
And we had 2 of the 3 guests, cancel with the last minute. But shout out to Gold Chain Gaming, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, shout out to Gold Chain Gaming, man. Thanks for coming through, player. We appreciate it. You dig? Hope you enjoyed yourself, man.
I gotta say, this podcast felt like it went by quick, and that's because we have fun.
Yo, there's some mean ass parents. Like, run away.
I work hard. They gotta work hard.
You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't say that. They're still lapped up. They got 10 million. What the? Okay.
DC just stopped. They don't really understand that 10 million is a big number. They can't comprehend
listen, we understand 10 million is a big number.
Nah,
of course.
y'all talking
we
like
all
10
love
million
to have 10 million, but we talking about somebody that's worth billions of dollars.
That don't mean nothing to my kids. That's not their business.
Damn.
Hey, man. Hey.
All right, so we about to get up out of here, man. We appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Shout outs to all the super chat supporters, man. He said shout outs to AGS, other cats pods are looking spooky. In Bandai, is that his name?
Yeah.
Shout outs to you, man. So we're gonna start with these outros. Go ahead, go Chain Gamer. Let the people know where they can find you. All that good shit.
Yo, Hardy, did you read Twitter?
Hey, yo, didn't he just ask? Damn, Drew.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna ask Hardy something.
You can wait till after the goddamn shit. All right.
No, it's in the chat though.
All right. Well, we talk about that in a minute. Go ahead, Gold Chain Gamer.
Oh no, you can catch me on Twitter.
What the fuck?
You might blow in the mic and shit.
Somebody in the wind tunnel.
Somebody making a drink.
It's a hair dryer.
I have dreads.
Okay. Candace said I have dreads. Look, Candace said I got dreads. I don't wash my hair. What are you talking about?
I go to a salon. Thank you very much. I pay people to do that for me.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
That's good.
Yo.
My hair done every week. Okay.
Yo.
Candace effects.
All right, go ahead, Gold Chain Gamer.
You catch me on Twitter at sincere_GCG and right here on YouTube at Gold Chain Gamers. And on Instagram and Facebook. I do all that shit, but I barely be on there. So
okay,
YouTube.
All right. Shout out to V, keeps it low key. Yo, since the majority of y'all don't have kids, when do you guys plan to, or do you even plan to? Hey, yo, you're getting a little personal, my nigga. Relax.
Next podcast.
Yo, we enjoy the super chat, but hold on, player. Hold up.
Hey,
Yo,
2-3
you know what
years.
I mean? I'm like, Jordan, fuck them kids. Like, no.
When I find the right one, that's when I'll do it.
There you go. There you go.
And I feel like I'm old enough.
Psycho stay getting played. He ain't never find the right one.
No, man. It's me.
Yo, I've been trying to do this gaming thing with Psycho. He said I'm too gangster to meet up in person. So I don't know how that's gonna happen. I told him I'm in the suburbs. I'm eating tuna noodle casserole.
Hey, Hardy, I ain't scared of you, man. I ain't scared of your motherfucking ass.
I ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? I'm smelling flowers. I see cows and horses when I go to work. I ain't doing nothing. I'm as square as they come. For real.
I'm gonna make sure it's still there. I might stop by there today.
All right, go ahead, Cycle.
What's up, this Cycle? You can catch me on Twitter crying every goddamn week about shit that happened in 2013.
Damn! Glad you told on yourself.
Shout out to the chat. Fuck you. Shout out to the chat and shout out to the guest, Gold Chain Gamer. I'm getting ready to do an interview with Wingy after this, so you know what I'm saying. Head over there, check that out. Yeah, I got something to talk about, man.
You're gonna be crying about 2013.
I got a whole story.
That's gonna be a long fucking therapy session.
Yo, you gotta talk about that Aaron Greenberg shit. Like that was fun.
Yo, go ahead, Drew.
Drew Game, check out my channel. Follow me on Instagram. Drew_games. Got some gaming compilations on there.
All right. Go ahead, Dark Cloud.
Yo, it's DC193 Gaming Tech Head. Thanks for having me. What am I talking about? Anyways. Yeah, I'm stretching, man.
Yo, you good?
I was in the middle of a stretch, man. Anyways, good podcast, man.
Nah, that nigga thinking about he already got too much money in his kid's trust fund. He ready to go take some of that back. He ready to go renege. Go ahead, Candace.
Oh, what's up? It was a good podcast today. The chat was lit. I won't be here next week because my brother's turning 21, but I'll be back after that.
Don't nobody care about that. Bring your ass to the podcast.
I'm gonna be in the casino. I can't. Sorry.
Oh shit! On a Sunday? All right, I got you. All right, man. Go ahead, man. The hardest working man on the podcast.
Oh, man. I'm trying, man. Shout out to the guest, Gold Chain Gamer. Hit him up. Hit me on Twitter. You know how we do. Hit the like, hit the Patreon. See you next week.
I got to everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, man, shout out to Sincere. I'm so sincere. Where that's from? That was a skit, right? Wasn't that a rap album or something? He was like, I'm so sincere.
Bunch of shit.
What was that? That shit was funny as hell. But shout out to Gold Chain Gamer for coming through. We appreciate you, player. You're always welcome to come back.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate it. It was fun. Y'all wild as fuck.
I'm just saying, don't go to that other podcast.
I ain't giving none of that.
It's all love, man.
No, it's all love. We love everybody, man. We love everybody, man. We love y'all all. Okay. Smash that like button.
He doing that.
Smash that like button.
Punch it.
I just want to let y'all know that I do think about y'all when I'm not doing this. I do think about y'all. And I love y'all.
How they do your white voice, bro?
No, I gotta be real with him. All right. I love y'all. All right. Like I talk about y'all all the time. Like everybody in the chat. I know y'all all by name. I love you guys. Hit the like button and give me more money.
I knew that was coming.
It was too sweet. It was too sweet.
Listen, the white people do it. Don't be mad at me, please.
Yo, Hardy, what's that nigga that said I might stop the stream because I ain't getting enough donations?
No, I seen a nigga say, listen, I seen a nigga say this. I seen a nigga say, I don't respond to any super chat that's less than $3.
Damn. Like,
Jesus. I said, hold up. I got to get my white boy up. This shit is crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, we ain't like that over here, man. It could be 50 cents. We gonna holler, man. But yeah, he said he don't respond to nothing less than $3. I said, damn.
Some stripper shit right there.
This shit crazy. These white
give
people
me at least $10.
Amazing. Y'all don't understand. I love white people. I be amazed at the shit they get away with. I be sitting there like, wow. Did he just say that? And they make sure they spend more than $3 so he can read their super chat. I just say, wow, white people, y'all amaze me what y'all can get away with. I'll be sitting there clutching my invisible pearls. I'll be like, oh my God, did he just say that? It's crazy out here, man. But anyway, we're going to get up out of here, man. Thanks everybody for coming through, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Indeed.
All right, deuces.